For those watching at home, I'm going to reconnect the pack. I'm going to reconnect the pack, and I will be back up. It's going to take a couple of minutes.
Breakout group.
So before we go into the last breakout group,
Action needs to suck. So.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to the music. Some of you want to hear the music as well. I mean, if Oak for Show's over doing the stream in the GA, you can follow that. You can follow the music. You can kind of go where you want. Too many streamers in the same place. It can be good in certain.
A hotel on the street with no, it's you know Jeff Harafa on Twitter.
No, I mean, I probably do.
Yeah, the walkie-talkies guy. You said walkie-talkies.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we've got a bunch of 5 computers set up monitoring the streams, and just down the street at the Holiday Inn.
Okay. Yeah.
With Sam.
Introduce me.
Yeah. You should go check it out at some point. I don't want to lose out on an action, but I don't know what really is going on. So
I was looking for Dustin. Dustin will be able to tell you, but I don't know where Dustin and Pickles and Joe and all them went. They were right here. They probably came looking for me.
where were you headed?
I was just going up here to take pictures and looking for Kelly. Unknown vector. Hungry. How long have you been in DC?
Since last night. But this is like my 5th time coming down here for Occupy.
Yeah.
So many cameras. When they were doing the GA, there was 20 people trying to film in the middle of the GA.
I have a feeling, just in the contemporary context, that there's something's going to happen here. But that's not based
Look
on
what someone just said.
actionable intelligence.
Read this
Hey,
one.
can I get you to pause for just one second? Send this to Ananias. Hell yeah. Perfect, man. Thanks. Still streaming, bro? How you doing?
Here, look at this. Read this one. Top.
I am proud to announce a new branch of a successful Occupy program. It's called Occupy Your Mom.
That was a good chat.
That's just the first day, motherfuckers. I'm gonna ask somebody.
Do you know what's going on?
Currently?
Yeah, any action?
No, I was over there giving support on the wall and dancing on it. Shit.
Dancing on it?
Yeah, my back kind of hurts.
Right.
Resting. Hopefully they're talking about something important. I trust all the leaders out there to be able to decide something good, you know?
I'll just be staying here for a few days.
Hey, give me your number again. I don't have we have those Metro PCS phones in New York. I don't have it anymore.
Oh, right on. I was going to hit you up after, but I ended up running back down.
Can I give a little shout out to a Facebook page? Hey.
It depends on the Facebook page.
Huh?
It depends on the Facebook
Oh,
page.
it's called We Are 99%, We're Not Afraid. It's a page where we let anybody try to post on there as long as you're not posting hateful stuff towards each other. We like to endorse no politicians or anything. You can post what you want, have your own conversations. And there's also a Twitter at we_ARE99. That's what Occupy Dallas is using right now because ours got hacked or something. If there's any hackers out there that would like to help us with Occupy Dallas Twitter, let me know because we're trying to get that back. We don't know what the current situation is.
Yeah, Twitter will not restore an account.
Yeah.
Period. You ready?
Yeah, I gotta type it in here since I don't even have phone access in this.
Oh, right on.
You can give it to me. I'll type it on the notes. Go ahead.
Later, man.
Let's go, man.
You ready? 323 427 7412. And there's a whole bunch of police right now mobilizing from the top of the stairs right here.
Mic check.
If you can see straight ahead, I'm trying to hold it up high. might lose connection. There is a permit for this event. I really don't expect anything dramatic to happen. We can see
Look at this guy up here.
with the rifle.
No, the dude taking the picture.
Oh, interesting. Plainclothes guy. I wonder who he works with.
They are having a relay shot.
No commentary?
Me? Just chilling. I already mentioned what was going on here. Now I'm giving you the commentary.
Thank you. I appreciate.
The Imperial Pirates.
Center there.
Yeah.
He's got his camera.
Legionnaires and Centurions. So we see that there's a lot of police up on the second level right there. Just came down from the top. So is this normally open to the public?
I have no idea.
It's what? Oh. Yeah, okay.
Remember that flag thing up this morning?
Yeah, someone said shift change, Robin. Shift change. Very likely that this is the shift change, and they're briefing the officers to come in and relieve the cops here. I wonder if it's difficult to, for your job to stand around in the same space for several hours. I know that it's not physical labor, but I would not be able to sit still like that for so long. No more rain. Hey, can you text my phone with your name so I can get back in touch with Ken because I lost it? It's 323 427 7412. And we've got the emergency broadcasts, like, and then we've got we give out radios to like the medics and stuff. So I know the streamers.
Do you have my name or my Twitter
Whatever,
name?
just so I know who you are, so I can text you back.
Just do it.
I was just talking to Ken, and then the police started running, and then we both ran up all excited, like. It's what?
It's very much like being in a suit.
New York is horrifying.
Hannah and I took a walk one night, the end of September, beginning of October, down to Bowling Green.
Here's the shift change.
See them there, right? At that division between the two sets of steps there. Actually, it's actually the second partition between three sets of steps.
I was here in 2008.
4 sets of steps, I guess.
2008 anti-war march. We were up over here and we were doing a die-in. And as people were climbing over and getting arrested, we all started humming out real loud the Imperial March.
Yes, he did say rave. It's an occu-rave at Freedom Plaza, right? Okay. All right, let me get her. I like the song.
Thank you for letting me free myself again, Lord. Thank you for letting me free myself again, Lord. Occupy Congress, occupy
This is very DC rally-ish to me. It's
Yeah,
like,
I lived here for a year.
what's up?
I don't want to say typical.
It's not typical. I take that back. But
No, you didn't
Oh.
say typical.
I was thinking it,
Oh.
so I take that back my thought. But it's definitely not typical. But it's DC rally-ish. You know, it's a lot of people gather and they're chanting, and I think it's great that people are coming together. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't really see anything happening. Not to be a Debbie Downer. We'll see what happens when the actions start. You know.
Yeah, I thought there was supposed to be some.
I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I heard that there was gatherings in the morning and there was going to be actions all day. Generally, Occupy has been very. I mean, they got permits for it. It was very, organized. It's different, but it's not typical. But they got permits for it. They're having, music, a stand, and.
Somebody was mic checking on the megaphone, which is just odd.
Yeah. When they're having the GA, they have several megaphones and the permits to use them, but they're not using them. I guess in that sense, it's not typical.
It's just strange because the Occupy Congress account had tweeted, I guess, their schedule. And I know some people got upset about it, but they don't even seem to be sticking to it, so I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, whatever, like, we're not here because we love rules and whatever,
Exactly.
So if this is what works, this is what works.
Yeah, I mean, and really, people are kind of just doing what they want. So even though there is a permit, even though all these things are set up, a lot of people just showed up and said, I'm going to do, X or Y.
Yeah.
Went about doing it.
Which is good. I mean, if we all get together and it's definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, there's people here from all over, I guess, the world.
I think Occupy should gather all of its funding and buy Detroit.
We don't even need all of Occupy's funding.
Leave Detroit alone. But no, I mean, you can buy a house in Detroit for $100. Ooh, I can see the WikiLeaks truck from here.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you watching can see that, but the WikiLeaks truck straight ahead.
Right in front of the Washington Monument.
Well, it's closer to us than the Washington Monument, but yeah.
No, I mean, we're expecting it.
Yeah, if you look right at the base of the Washington Monument, you can see the WikiLeaks truck. And the King of America came via the WikiLeaks truck. So I heard earlier that... Oh yeah, the King of America. I heard NBC reported there were 75 people here. That was early in the morning when there was...
When it was raining?
Yeah, there was at least 75 people here. Well, in that case, they're telling the truth. Hey, what's up, man?
Are you streaming?
Yeah. How's it going?
Pretty well.
You want to give us an update?
Well, I was in Union Station eating some Chinese food and drying out my socks. And now I'm back. I was walking here. I saw 15 or 20 police on mountain bikes come out of the subterranean passage and go in this direction. and I think they've been deployed right up there.
Yeah, it looks like they're changing shifts.
But
They're slowly pulling people out.
2007, there was an anti-war protest here in September of 2007. It looked just like this. There were about 50,000 people on this lawn. There were maybe how many here? Like 4,000?
If you think so.
So they brought up the number of reinforcements they had for 50,000 for 4,000. I guess that's a compliment. But
well, it's the difference I would say is the anti-war rally. They get permits. They play by the rules. They play the game.
But see, this rally wasn't really playing by the rules. They were kind of trying to push through the barricades. And I have like photos of like cops and protesters having a tug of war with the barricades. But it was more like the usual thing, the cat and mouse game people play with the cops. They want to see how far they can push the boundaries.
Yeah.
You never have people who are just determined to get through.
Like the guy who jumped the wall and ran up the stairs.
Well, yeah, you occasionally have a person like that. He usually gets. He's usually the person who gets arrested. But the Capitol cops don't really want to. If you've noticed, there's a very different atmosphere here than you usually have in New York.
Yeah.
There are far fewer cops. We've got
much nicer.
Well, and we've also got a designated space here that the cops don't come into.
Yeah.
And it's actually it's much better for diffusing rallies because rallies in D.C. tend to be very boring. Like rallies around Zuccotti Park are very dynamic. It's like you're crammed into a little space and the cops are constantly pushing you.
Yeah.
Here it's like as long as you stay in the grass, then I kind of don't care. When they're Capitol cops, they don't go off the Capitol grounds. I don't think they really want to arrest people. I actually saw them trying not to arrest people before.
Yeah. Well, actually, in New York, they're trying not to arrest the protesters.
Today.
Well, when the barricades went back up, I think it was the 10th. The 10th. The police. There were a bunch of the occupiers sitting behind the barricades, and the security said, "Get out, or you're trespassing," and the police just told them to leave, and they weren't going to arrest them.
It depends on the order of the day. One day they could be very determined to arrest people. The next day they would go out of their way not to arrest people. But the Capitol cops, they have their usual, because there's so many protests at this building. Like they're not really looking at this as a big deal because the number of people here. I mean, there have been protests here, like pro-choice protests that have been like 500,000-600,000 people and extended over the Washington Monument. This is a relatively small protest.
Yeah, it is.
But they have deployed pretty effective. They have deployed narcotically, so.
I mean, obviously, like you said, as a compliment, they feel that Occupy is something they have to be prepared for. I mean, what's interesting is that if they didn't get a permit, would the police even have showed up?
Is this a permanent rally or is it a
permanent? Yep.
Yeah, I guess. It makes you wonder if people just gathered here, would they arrest people for a non-permanent rally?
Yep.
Never really, it's not tested all that much. But it kind of doesn't matter because the space here kind of makes it a permanent rally. It's an enclosed space. This is like a natural kennel here.
Yeah. That's what they say. Get in the square, get in the. And you know what? The DCPD, they're used to it. There's rallies here all the time.
Yeah, but if you look back at the history of Central Park, right? Central Park was. What are we doing over here? If you look back at the way Paris was remodeled in the 1840s and 1850s, with these broad boulevards.
We'll be hosting an open discussion. Right by the entrance. At 3:30 today. Anyone can suggest a topic. And anyone can join in. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Ashley, and I'm from New York City.
My name is Ashley, and I'm from New York City.
Occupy Wall Street Camp.
Occupy Wall Street Camp.
And I'm with the Women Occupying Nations Working Group.
And I'm with the Women Occupying Nations Group.
And a new working group has been formed. Called Organizing from the Margins. And this group was formed because. We feel that many of the organizing started in the center of the margin. And we just want to make sure that the different occupations make a conscious effort to be sensitive to different communities. And people who are marginalized. People whose voices aren't always included.
And voices aren't always included.
And just be responsible about that.
And just be responsible about that.
So we have next month.
Next month
is African American History Month.
Is African American History Month.
And we're going to be doing actions in different states around the country.
And we're going to be doing actions around different states of the country.
Honoring different women.
Honoring different women.
Who led the way for civil rights change.
Who led the way for civil rights change.
In this country.
In this country.
And it's going to be all women.
And it's going to be all women.
Black women.
Black women.
And allies.
And allies.
So it can be abolitionists.
Abolitionists.
Wakers.
Wakers.
Black Panthers.
Black Panthers.
Everyone.
Everyone.
So after these announcements.
After these announcements.
Or after the GA.
After the GA.
Please meet me.
Please meet me.
Over there by that wall.
Over there by that wall.
If you are from another state.
If you are from another state.
And would like to help organize.
And would like to help organize.
And also our email is.
And also our email is.
LiberateLight.
LiberateLight.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Thank you all so much for what you guys are doing.
Thank you all so much for what you guys are doing.
And on a personal note. I wanted to say thank you so much to the Occupy movement.
I wanted to say thank you so much to the Occupy movement.
For educating me.
For educating me.
On the severity.
On the severity.
Of what these banks.
Of what these banks.
Are doing.
Because
I'm a little embarrassed.
Because
I didn't really know. Exactly what was going on. Until September of this year. So keep on spreading the word. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we're on 17. 17. I'm not gonna go. Good.
21st?
On the 21st!
To follow the 20th?
To follow the 20th!
There will be another corporate personhood action!
There will be another corporate personhood action!
We will march!
We will march!
At 11 a.m.
To
the Bank of America mortgage branch!
To the Bank of America mortgage branch!
And a big Bank of America branch!
And the big Bank of America branch!
By the White House!
By the White House!
We have
two
strong camps!
Standing!
We invite you to stay! As long as you'd like! Thank you!
All right, guys, what I'm going to do
Hey, everyone!
Hey, everyone!
Who came here to do actions?
Who came here to do actions?
Hands up! All right, we are formally bringing you a close the agenda for Occupy Voltron.
Formally bringing close to the agenda for Occupy Voltron.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you all so much.
Y'all beautiful.
Y'all beautiful.
Please remember,
the actions
are going over that way.
Joining with flags.
And then swarming.
And then swarming.
I like how you want to get it out. Also remember, 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
We're meeting back here. To start a march. We're just going to the Supreme Court. The White House. Where there's going to be a vigil. In honor of DC statehood. Followed by coming back. And the Hockey Party. Also, there has been an expressed desire by a couple of people to have an evening GA. Action wanted to suggest that after the vigil at the White House would be a good place for that. And that's a place that people can talk about proposals. If they so choose. We will not be providing the same facilitators. So people who want to do that need to step up now and start talking about an agenda. And if they're doing proposals, processes, and figuring out who that actually represents.
I demand full consent. Yeah, no, I don't know.
All right. Anything pressing? Anything pressing? And break.
Okay, guys. What I'm gonna do now? Well, actually, hang on a sec. I'm not gonna do anything now. I'm gonna get all my stuff together. So give me a couple of seconds.
Where are you guys?
I'm debating in my head right now. At some point, I think you said you were tired.
Give me a second, guys. Just packing up here.
The actual day. In New York.
Put all this together.
There you go.
You know how Barbara Lee voted on NDAA?
I don't. I haven't been following her. She's working really hard
on it. Your name again? Eden. Adam and Eve, Eden. All right. So guys, what we're doing is I'm going down. I'm going to find my flag to go do this. I'm talking to the stream real quick. Sorry. Going down to find my congressperson, Barbara Lee, 9th District of California. And what's up, Don? What's up, Occupy Unity? We'll find where my congressperson is right here. You guys know how to find out who our congressperson is?
Then you have to take a right almost immediately to get to an elevator or steps. Because all
Give
the
us a second, guys, watching this home.
When you enter, it'll be in the basement. So, yeah, like the basement floor is like committee buildings, committee offices.
House, like, is it
like physical building, like organized.
That's the cost. There's no rhyme or reason really.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's just kind of a mixed bag.
Okay, cool.
So this guy has a list, and he's telling everybody what flag they can go to.
327 is a black flag.
Can you tell me which one is Barbara Lee?
Barbara Lee is Rayburn. That's red flag 2267.
So you, 2267. So I'll just follow you.
Yeah, follow red flag. There are a couple of us.
All right. When you guys heading out?
Pretty soon. I think people are migrating from the GA. And
I'm bringing myself and several hundred of my friends.
There you go. Okay, sure.
Right on, man.
Cool.
Right on. Cool.
All right. You guys some information about a constitutional amendment to overturn the Citizens United.
All right, so we're going to be following this red flag over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a phone call real quick. I'm going to spend about an hour doing this here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like an hour and a half break to go eat, recharge, get all my stuff ready for the evening activities. But yeah, we're going to go over and we're going to aggressively talk with our congresspeople, and we'll see if they will allow cameras in to Barbara Lee's office. I'm actually, if you guys could do me a favor and Google how Barbara Lee voted on NDAA as well as other important actions, and then just go ahead and other important bills, and just go ahead and tweet me with anything.
Yeah. I've been down here like 5 or 6 times already. I come to DC so much now because of Occupy.
Right on. When I was in high school, you know, just come down here for punk shows, go skate, but I haven't been here in years.
You care if I film you when you speak?
Okay.
I don't want to. Yeah, cause I don't want to. You know, I know some people ask me not to film them before, so.
Well, since Occupy, we've been down here. I've been down here like this time down here, and just getting to know the lay of the land. I know where all the lobbyists are, the defense contractors, and all the banks.
Sorry. All right.
We gotta go. Blue team.
So what are you guys using for network? Because I've got 2 different hotspots and they cut in and out different areas.
For the record. Vector, a clear spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Okay.
Cut
We're gonna go.
I'm gonna switch to Sprint 3G because the coverage is really good. I'm just gonna lose the quality, but keep consistency.
We're gonna go down with the blue team over there and stream them.
Oh, there's blue team and red team.
I'm going with the black team. Black team's going to Cannon.
Right back. Let's take a picture.
They're trying to occupy Ron Paul.
So what is blue team and red team doing?
Don't know yet.
Rayburn or Longworth.
Someone posted my stream on 4chan.
Oh no!
Like everyone laughs at that.
Most of us used to frequent 4chan.
Actually, you know the NYCGA site gets DDoSed a lot. Yeah, or it used to at least. I remember back when they were.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Disapprove.
Oh, there's people coming in by train?
Someone said rules 1 and 2, and the other person said that only counts for raids. Someone said, "What the fuck is the internet?"
What is the internet?
What is the internet?
What is the internet?
What?
What is the what? What's trolls, precious?
This is our generation's the internet generation. I think we all get the jokes. Congress is like, what does WTF mean? Work together forever?
Yeah,
That's definitely not what they think it means.
There's a new PAC running a campaign on Facebook called OMG, Obama Must Go. I was reading this and I was like,
I seen that.
Because they blast me with stupid ads for shit because they have the money to just like try to like make our eyes bleed, and you go out of this page and your eyes will bleed.
People keep telling me to put a sock over my. Yeah, sure. People keep telling me to put a sock over the microphone on my camera, but I don't have a sock on me.
I know, I'm almost loud.
No, because of the wind. It's like.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go check out blue and red team. I'll see you guys around. I'll DM you later. Team Occupy Your Mom.
Let me let my streamer guy know that I'm going to go and cover that.
First group of cannon! First group of cannon! Let's go!
They're harassing the WikiLeaks truck. I'm going to go cover that. Sorry. Where did dude go who was mic checking that? I was going to go with him.
Which group are you with?
I don't know. Do I know? Is it Congress or I mean, the House today? That would be Nancy Pelosi, former Speaker. So is this a... Huh?
You're on black.
No.
Are you Punk Boy?
Yeah.
I'm Joe, dude.
Joe. Twitter handle?
Gay Anonymous. Gay Anonymous.
Gay Anonymous. Nice to meet you.
Jason.
Oh, Jason's boyfriend.
Yes.
All right.
So you're Punk. So we were gonna go to Purple Haze. I got so sick.
I'm black.
I got so
You're
sick.
right.
Are you coming? I don't know. I'm trying.
Is this everybody?
This is all 3 groups. And once we get down there, we'll split to each one.
All right.
Individual.
Well, which one's doing like what's the
You
point?
gotta know
It
which
depends on
building
which
your congressperson is in. Like we're going.
So Sith is calling for a roll call of where you're from in the chat. So say where you're from in the chat. Cincinnati.
I'm with you.
You're with me?
I'm black. Everybody else in Nashville is blue.
Why are you black from Nashville?
Because I'm from Cheatham County. I'm just north of Nashville, or just north of Davidson County, and we're under black.
No! Don't take no fucking sidewalk. Y'all sidewalk hoppers?
Sitting on the wall, you might be a terrorist.
Are you in Sacramento, Val? We should hook up soon. For some reason, I thought you were in the Midwest or like near Michigan or something. Because for some reason, I'm always confused, and I've got lots of people in Grand Rapids, and I thought you were one of them. Well, you're a quick Amtrak, what is that, the ACE, not the ACE, but the Capitol Corridor ride just from Emeryville up.
And rolls out to our representatives. I'd say probably, I mean, it clearly looks like about 1,000 people are rolling over to representatives' offices right now. That's just an estimate, though. I don't know exactly how many are coming. What do you got? What do you think? We got like 1,000 people rolling over to our representatives' offices right now.
At least 10,000.
No, that was actually a phone call. I didn't.
It's great to be down here in DC again. I come here so often now because of Occupy. So way up ahead, the blue flag and the black flag. The connection down here is pretty choppy. If my stream goes down, there might be periods where...
We'll never be defeated!
There they are, right behind the red flag.
The people united will never be defeated! 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 The people united will never be defeated!
Are you trying to take that into your representative's office?
United will never be defeated! United will never be defeated!
We're actually going to try and live stream from Barber Lake.
California, it's both people must know.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
And then this is pretty obvious.
Yeah, no. I'm going to try and go in with the camera. We'll see what they say.
But if anybody else
Is Eden still with it? There we go. Okay. And then where's our other friend? Yeah. Juliet! Juliet!
We are unstoppable. Another world is possible. We
Okay.
are unstoppable. Another world is possible. We are unstoppable. Another world is possible. We are.
Hey, let's try and get to the front.
So are you.
We have to go for security.
You can bring water bottles.
Eden.
Bring water bottles. Big water bottle. You're just in here.
Juliet! Barbara Lee, folks! Let's go!
Keep it moving, guys.
Crazy. They're like, oh my god. What? That's Dude, I'm so pumped that we're like finally getting in somewhere. We're always like, no, you can't come in.
Take off your badge and become an individual.
People's job shuts up hard.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty much put everything in your coat, take your coat off, and then.
Banks got bailed out!
All right. All right, guys, I got to turn the camera off. I'll be back up live as soon as possible.
We got sold out. Banks got bailed out. 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 We got sold out.
Stick with it. We're entering.
Just a reminder,
Have a word with him.
I love the U.S. government printing office. People are filming us.
Office on the phone, which is that him voting for NDAA is lost my vote. He lost me at NDAA. Instead of you had me at hello, he lost me at NDAA. Feel me, people? Okay, so where is that building again? What's the name of it?
Let me look up Wax.
See, you remember me. Right on.
Waxman.
2204.
That building right there. Rayburn.
Oh, Rayburn.
Right.
Thanks, brother.
Yep.
You're doing a great job. Thank you. All right, guys. Swarm! Time to go swarm Congress. I hear whose street? Our street.
He's an HDM. He's the charger, so that was definitely his.
Oh, good. Okay. All right, see garbage can, little diversion. This is
what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what hypocrisy looks like. This is what hypocrisy looks like.
I want a big ass Reuben sandwich. Yes, we're at the House office building. This is Cannon or something. They're not allowed to deny us access to this building. They're mic checking. This is the Cannon House office building.
1.3, it still runs cool. Everything's unlocked on it. It runs smoothly.
Yeah, I tried every sense-based developer ROM on the Incredible One.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch. I won't side.
Back on down the line.
Metal detectors and whatnot. He said as long as it's not the security area. So this whole thing is good. He just said as long as you can't film the security area. Yeah.
Output into the television.
Damn.
It just mirrored. Oh, this is going to my battery now. This one doesn't have the video out, but the Incredible One did. It was like $10. You could buy that wire on front.
I like your hat. It's really neat.
Where do I get one of those? Oh, that's right. I got to give up my individuality to have one.
Oh, okay. Fucking hit some Steve. He wants to beat somebody. I can see it. No, he doesn't. He just kind of looks like, oh, fuck. Yeah.
It's like, not
this
these
is gonna
people.
Be a long day.
Not these people, the exposers.
No, I don't think it wasn't that kind of face. It was like, shit, this is gonna be a long night.
Here's Sam Rayburn of Texas. There's a huge line of people trying to get in right now. So I can't try to find the other houses of representation. There's several hundred people trying to get into the Rayburn building. Looks like there's marchers going this way. So now we just have to wait for everybody. See where it's real loud over here. I'm gonna go check it out with you. Oh, there we go. So where's everyone going? To Marble Beach for California. Can we have an epic streaming copy? I know. This was flooding on our freaking neighborhood. So everyone's going to speak to their representatives. I don't really live anywhere. Who am I going to speak to? Exactly. It's a tough question.
We're taking a list of grievances to Congress.
We're taking a list of grievances to Congress.
Earlier this afternoon, a man was refused to take these to Congress.
To take these to Congress.
They said he need an ID to get in. They might. If he did not leave the property.
If he did not leave the property.
I have the list here.
I have the list here.
Is the video better? Yeah, somebody says part leave.
Alright, I got you, Grand Rapids. So who am I watching then?
Our street! 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 Our street!
We're running from one side to the other here.
Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street!
Guys, does anybody have any idea on what Jenny should say to Bob Filner?
And somebody needs to confirm. I live in 92101, so if you can figure that out, please let me know.
I mean, we're here. We need to speak to somebody.
Do you want to introduce yourself for the people? They're asking who you are, and then.
Hey guys, my name's William. I flew in from San Diego. I'm homeless, so I don't really live anywhere, just like Tim. Thank you, Occupy Wall Street. But I came in from San Diego, and I've been out there, part of LA and San Diego. There's my Twitter address. And
At Occupy Wall ST _99.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and I've just, when Occupy Wall Street started and then it launched in San Diego, I came on day 3. And I said, this is what I feel passionate about. I dropped out of school, I quit my job, everything, and I've been with it since.
Cool.
And
Right on. And here we are in the Rayburn building.
yeah, and
waiting
we're all
for...
in D.C. together now.
Yeah,
It's amazing. A lot of people are passionate about this.
A good majority of all of the live streamers have made their way to DC.
We actually had a group picture last night. Which was quite
I wasn't in it.
That's probably I was thinking while we were all in there, I'm like, all the police needed to do right then was have a bus waiting outside and hustle us all in there, and they just killed the whole movement's citizen journalists. Thanks, guys. And everybody, you should all know who he is. This
At
is
Timcast on Twitter.
At Timcast on Twitter.
We have about 1,300 people watching between the 3 of us right here in this little group hug.
It's
Let me go see where mine.
It's really nice to see everybody, because these 2 gentlemen right here are just as passionate about this movement as I am, and it's nice to see that we've all come together here in DC. We're getting to talk, we're getting to meet, and then we're going to go back to our little areas of the country, wherever we're occupying, and continue to do this. So
I'm going to look up the Illinois rep. Someone said to find who represents Illinois. So
I'll go over here with Tim and show you guys where she's at.
who reps Illinois? How do I find that out?
By state.
I haven't been there in 2 years.
Well, you could ask somebody in your stream to
Oh yeah, good point.
To
Google it.
Get that for you. What district do you live in? Like, tell them the city.
I don't live there anymore. I don't have a state.
Where do your parents live?
Oh, Wheaton.
Okay, so Wheaton, Illinois, and where was the last place you had where you registered to vote?
Just right in downtown, right in the Loop.
In Wheaton, Illinois?
No, in the Loop, Chicago downtown.
Okay, so then ask folks where that is. I am going here, guys. I'm going to Barbara Lee's office right there.
There you go.
2267.
Judy Biggert.
California, CD9.
Illinois. 13.
My representative from Oakland, California.
We are going to lobby.
There's folks that are probably watching us on split screen. And
yeah, I know,
they're
right?
Probably hearing both of our audios over.
It's probably perfectly synced and creating this awesome stereo sound.
This whole thing is freaking tough. So I figured if she wanted
live
the big
inside
camera,
Congress.
If she wanted the big camera, I'll be like, can I just record from my iPhone? And I'll bring out the iPhone with the hotspot, and I'll stream from that.
See this pocket right here?
Yeah.
I want to create a small hole right here, so that I can slide it in.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
So I'll show everyone what I'm referring to. Right here, I have this pouch that I can holster the phone. And so if I put a little hole right here, I can slide the phone in where the camera will stick out. And then I can be semi-secret streaming.
Just get a button camera.
We've got.
Of course, it wouldn't work with the.
We can set it up, but we will need to have someone with a backpack with a laptop going, streaming it over a hotspot.
There are 2 people that are going up with us to Barbara Lee's office. What do you call on Twitter? Spell it.
Well, I can see the police outside. I can't film. I was told not to film the security area, so I can't turn the camera to look at the windows.
Report somebody without their knowledge. Could you go ahead and tweet me whether or not it's legal or illegal in DC? That would be great. I'm asking my stream what the legality is, and I guess I'll ask your stream too. What is the legality of recording someone without their knowledge in the District of Columbia? And
In California, it's illegal. So tell me what it is in the District of Columbia. Go to Oak for Show and tweet me and let me know. Because if they don't let us stream or video, we would like to have a recording of some kind.
Yeah, I don't know about DC, but New York is one-party consent for audio. Video is generally legal in a public setting, and this is a public building. I think going into someone's office, I think you're just getting into murky water where you're going to have to argue over whether their congressional office is public or private. Although this all probably happened before, and it'll all probably happen again.
Somebody will tell me on my Twitter.
I was
going to run out to see Susan Davis.
See Susan Davis?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go with you guys.
Here we go. Come on.
Right on. See y'all in a little bit.
I'm going to go with Will.
You know, Susan Davis actually asked to see us before we got here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she actually wanted to talk with us. She kind of ate out to talk with us yesterday. I wasn't there because I don't want to speak for the movement.
It says members of Congress only.
Yeah, what is up with this? Are they better?
Special Congress.
Members.
I'm not allowed to take this. Members only. I wonder if I hit.
It's probably the express elevator.
It goes up.
This is the one you have to take.
You know what it'd be
Oh
nice,
wait, what's
actually?
this? People are chanting along now.
I wish I could film this. They can hear it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
We're not allowed to film the security area. But you can hear this very large group is trying to get into the Rayburn building to see Congress. I can just describe it, but we were warned by security not to film over in the security area. They have one metal detector with an X-ray, and you can't bring in anything you can't bring on a plane. So there's several hundred occupiers trying to get. Someone's bullhorning in the lobby. One by one, people are coming through the metal detectors. Peter Roscom for Wheaton, Illinois. There he is. Room 227.
Charges the whole day. It's been really peaceful.
It's property of the police on it. So
they're trying to wand people.
I was corrected there. The barricade that was moved out here, presumably to keep people from walking across the street, moving back. I also don't know. Resist, if you would let me know.
So if somebody, you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure about Michael from Amarillo 13. If anybody else is aware, please let me know. Okay. So they're moving. We're hearing a please be respectful of the place.
Moving everybody this way. Come on, let's go. Move this way, please.
Okay.
Everybody move down this way.
Since they're not going to let me go past the police line, I'm going to move. So I'm gonna wait here for the police line. I'm gonna stay behind the police line. Hi.
Going to the next building.
I was thinking about doing that too, but I might stick on the outside of the police line. Of course they are. Yeah, that's why I stepped out. Yeah. You gotta stay ahead of the police. Yes, resist. I also wanted to know what the sidewalk blocking ordinances are here, if they have such a thing out here. Here is the M16 over here. It does not appear to be rubber bullets. It appears to be live fire.
Yeah, he turned around. He's shy. He's gun shy.
Oh, it's already on video. I got it earlier. I already got it. See, I don't agree with calling them out as pigs. I do have friends in police department.
When they call you an animal?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I wouldn't want to be called an animal either.
But they do it.
Well, then they're bad actors that I also disagree with.
Yeah, you can't yell at everybody. You know?
Right.
Not really sure you yell at.
You can yell at the one with the fucking M16.
Yeah, the one with the M16.
Well, I think with the M16 is a little
Inside. Okay,
I
thank
think,
you.
I
I'm
think
gonna
so.
try to get a little
But,
bit incognito and be super sly.
They locked the doors already.
Oh, they locked the doors?
Someone's going in there.
Wait a minute. Officer, are we allowed to go inside the building?
Absolutely.
Yes?
Oh, okay. You just got to go through screening. Wherever that line ends, that's where you got to get.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right. So, point of clarification. The building is not closed. They didn't lock us out. They better not try, because I'm telling you, this crowd is not going to take it. So yeah, people are just in line for screening here. I think it's time to go occupy my congressman's office. It's cool, Adam. I'm going to do what I'm doing until I'm told not to do it anymore. Better to beg forgiveness and ask permission. King America getting interviewed by KBS News, Japan maybe, kbsnews.com. That's hilarious because her recorder says BS. BS News. It sure is.
Occupy New Haven stands in solidarity with Occupy DC.
Right on.
I love you guys. You're awesome.
Thank you. I'm live stream from LA. Okay. Occupy Los Angeles. Yeah.
Me too.
I'd like to go to California someday.
What's with the face paint, guys?
This is war paint, but you know it's colorful because I don't really want to intimidate too many people. I just want to let people know I'm serious.
Okay.
It's like Braveheart, except without the whole dying and disemboweling thing.
Oh, right. Thanks for that point of clarification. All right. That's my name. Occupy Freedom LA. I'm Freedom. How did you know? I'm standing there and he starts screaming Freedom. How did you know? That was golden. Okay.
Here comes some more.
Well, there's a big line. There's a big line. Thank you. I got eyes in the back of my head having my little buddy here. My buddy Angel.
Ladies and gentlemen of the 112th Congress, if you not leave immediately, we will take your paycheck and use them to pay back our student loans. Get out your fire!
Who are the suits? I see some suits coming in. I want to know who they are. They're definitely avoiding eye contact. Let's see what happens when they try to get through. Maybe they have more success in getting in.
Don't try to go in.
They'll probably let these guys in.
We have King America telling these gentlemen that they're fired and that they should go home.
Friends are good, but if you're congressman, get out because you're fired.
Okay. They don't know where to go. 11% approval rating, folks. That'll be why we're here. Congress has an 11% approval rating. Now, if you had an 11% approval rating at your job, wouldn't you expect to be fired? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
They are.
Greg, if you had a 50% approval rating, you probably would.
Yeah, they're at 11%. They're sucking right now. They're not doing their job. I am here to fire my congressman, as I told him on the phone I would do, and now I'm here to do it in person.
I'm going to tell her what I want. And
So there's a big crowd of people waiting to get in. I think I'll just spend a little bit more time out here, checking out the crowd, and then we'll go get in line. I think we've got time. So, keep you guys in the energy of what's happening out here. Smell of revolution in the air. Welcome to Occupy Congress. And I hope you were tuning in a few minutes ago when Occupy quite literally stormed the castle. People charged the barricades here on either side of the steps. And we're up there on the second level and hanging banners and signs, and it was democracy in action. People were claiming, this is our public property.
They're not allowed to come over.
Are these people not allowed to come over? Let's see what's going on with these people. I am DC. I demand democracy. Nice sign. That's why we're here, right? To demand democracy. Do you know that Congress has an 11% approval rating?
I actually think it's like 9.
Yeah, I saw it on the news like this morning. According to this morning, maybe it dropped 2 points today.
Yeah, pretty
possibly.
2 points today.
Maybe if any of mainstream news came out this morning, maybe it dropped another 2 points.
I mean, 11%.
It's abysmal anyway. It's bad enough. I mean, you would be fired, right? If that was your job and you had
pretty sure that I would be fired.
Yeah, so we're here to fire them. They're so fired. Congress is so fired. Okay, let's see some more signs. Yeah! Can I see your sign? Yeah! Government should not be for sale. Amen, sister. Amen. Okay, so are we not allowed to be on the sidewalk now? What's happening? What's going on here?
We're a constituent, so we wanted to come here.
So Barbara Lee supplies.
Thank her for voting no on NDAA, and we wanted to talk to her about Occupy Oakland and what's going on over there. Get her opinion on Gene Kwan and the city council in Oakland, and just talk about local issues essentially.
Right. Yeah, I mean, at the time of the Occupy Oakland, she did, release a statement supporting the peaceful protests. And the people's right to peacefully protest.
Right on.
That was her stance on there. And
right on.
It's interesting being on the inside.
It's sort of interesting because you'd think that every American would have seen, this in a video or some kind of demonstration or understand it in some way. So for those that are watching this on a rebroadcast on another page, you can join the live chat at http://timcast.tv.
Don't show my address.
Oh.
I'm just signing in, guys. Give me a sec.
So this is where Congress works?
Yeah. Well, one of the 3 buildings.
3 buildings?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So and then
this is where you work.
Yeah, let me.
One of the 3 buildings.
3 buildings? Cool.
So it's actually writing a letter right now to Barbara Lee.
So this is where you work after you get elected to Congress. Am I going to get to hold the monopod? I'm going to film myself as I'm holding. This is it.
You're now under control of Tim.
This is
Timcast.
This is Spencer's wizard staff that he uses to cast video.
All right.
You guys want some water or anything before?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
I would love a bottle of water.
We have cups. Sorry.
Cup of water.
We were trying to go more eco-friendly.
Really? Nice. In that case, just pour it in my mouth.
The Oakfo Show wizard staff.
Yeah. We
Legends tell of such a device.
I know. Too heavy. Couldn't do it.
Someone said this is trippy. for those who are watching Spencer on a split screen with me, they're seeing me.
You should actually log into mine and watch Timcasts through mine, and then
What is
watch
Will?
Oakfish shows through his. Ustream.tv/channel/Occupy San Diego.
So this is like a first-person Okfo show video game right now, because you can see like the camera and you're holding it.
Pretty awesome.
It's swing.
Thank you very much.
And I'm just coming back at
I just got some water, guys, from.
You want to hold this?
Barbara Lee's, yeah.
And hold the cable too. My arm's getting tired. Just hold it down here and hold the cable.
Or hold the cable?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. You want to?
Most people in here actually from California.
So that is crazy. We are.
Someone said there's a lot of steakhouses in DC.
Are there? Congressmen and women must like to eat steak.
I'm hearing that Spencer's video is down.
I didn't do anything.
Someone just said to me in chat.
Swear.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
Oh, is that a live stream?
They're all
Yeah.
free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's several hundred people downstairs trying to get in, or getting in. I mean,
just rely on ABC and NBC to show up and.
See what's going on.
It's always a good thing.
See what's going on because we're on public property. Okay. Occupy Carlisle. Hi. Occupy Carlisle is citing that they're kettling. I don't think that's accurate. Oh, they just want people to stay away from the stairs. They're just worried that we're going to storm the castle again. It's cool. Everything's cool. Everybody just calm down. That was fun, right?
Did you go
Were
up
you up
there?
there?
Yeah.
No, I videoed it, man. We had 500 people on live stream watching that. It was an incredible
We
moment.
saw cops go that way, so we ran down the way they were coming up and went right by them.
Yay. Right on Occupy Earth, triple stream. That's the way to do it. At all angles. So I'm still waiting for somebody to please tell me if you can call Henry Wax's office. I see a phone number here. I don't know if that's his phone number. What's going on? Something's going on. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know.
We'll be back. Okay, Legal Observer looks very concerned. Let the record show, Legal Observer is looking concerned. Something's happening. What's happening? Where are people going? Where are you guys going? Where are you going? Oh, I know you. Hi, good to see you. Hi. How's it going?
Good.
Where are people going?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
But so let's march and people
Oh,
start
they're
following.
marching. Okay. I'm all about staying here right now.
A lot of LA here.
Yeah.
A lot of LA
I
here.
know you from Occupy LA. Remind me your name.
Michael.
Michael. Good to see you. I'm Freedom.
Yes. I've been following
Good to see
your live cam.
Oh, you have? Right on. Thank you. Okay, this is pretty exciting, huh? Watching history unfold before our very eyes.
It's amazing to see so many people from all around the country joining solidarity for this movement.
Yep.
It's great to get everybody's stories.
Yes, hey.
There's a lot of really amazing stories to hear.
Right on. I agree. I agree. Nice to see you, Michael.
And all they have to do is
Hey,
drink
hey,
to
hey. Okay, so I don't know where people are going. Where are you going?
I mean,
Do you know where you're going?
Wherever they're going.
Okay. All right, they're following the crowd. I'm inclined to stay here and see what's going on. Okay, let's see if anybody gave me. Nothing's happening outside. Well, I shouldn't say nothing.
So, what do you guys do? You guys want to marching out another building?
Emails.
Yes, 84 representatives voted for NDAA. Fire any who did. That's what I'm here to do. I'm talking to my screen.
Oh, okay.
He's like, what?
Oh, okay.
I'm here to fire my congressman because he voted for the NDAA.
Oh.
Yes, and I called his office on that day and I said, if he votes for it, he will be fired. And then he voted for it. I called back and I said, he's fired.
of the crew that I come with.
And then she gets to take a look
Occupy
at all of
Miami
them
Valley,
and
Ohio.
really sees the opinions
Miami
of her
Valley, huh?
constituents. So it's a really nice little
Close to
method, and
date,
it's a
so I guess
rewarding
Dayton's
job
not
because
really jumping off
you
too
are
well.
directly assisting in how the political process is supposed
Nancy
to
has a
work
few
and how the
million now. She can
representation
retire.
is
Yes, I
supposed to
saw
be.
how she got those few million on an actual good report that Steve Croft did on the 60 Minutes that exposed how they all use all their inside information of Congress that they gain in Congress
Well,
to
what I would,
use it to their advantage and basically is insider trading.
I'd be able to say how many people participate in or writing in.
Fuck ass fuck tons of money and shit.
I'm from Southern California, San Bernardino. So it's a good amount. The numbers that write in are
They use that somewhere.
the amount that should be participating in the political process to express their views.
Now, I
Martha
saw
Stewart
a
and
bunch
Bernie
of
Madoff are the
water
only ones who've gone to
downstairs.
jail for it.
Oh yeah?
What's going on there?
Oh, I don't know. Someone must be throwing a good party down there, huh?
Yeah, we need.
Spencer is leaving a long letter
Here from your
having
district.
some water in the hour.
Waiting for constituents to come in, right?
Someone just said that.
Yeah, well, I didn't really think I was going to come up to this, but I just decided to follow them on the march at least. And since I didn't have to wait in line when I found the side entrance, I figured what the hell. So I was unrehearsed.
Oh, really?
Hold on, I got to put my stuff back out of my jacket and into my regular
I don't know if you saw, but the debate last night,
partially
Mitt Romney's defended signing. He said that he would sign the NDAA, and he got booed from the entire crowd. And then he brought it up again, the right of removing habeas corpus from the right of removing habeas corpus from enemy combatants, and he got booed by the entire crowd again.
Yeah, I tuned in and out of that debate because it's hard to watch sometimes.
How are you telling me?
Where'd you go?
We all like brand stuff. I mean,
But that's impressive that it's all like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Technology is
big
a
solution. That's the big one. That UPAC has 6 broadband modems in it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but the really great
So
shot
it's-
was them with
and
their,
this is the easiest.
their Occupy
Uh-huh.
sign,
This,
but it
the
was,
modem,
they were saying there was a
and
99%
And so,
you can carry that heavy
what's the
Trying to get in.
Can you get on that one as opposed to the larger unit?
Oh, really? Quality is better from that camera.
Oh, okay.
And he has his data speed is faster, and something just happened.
Because Gingrich was complaining that Romney had too much money and it was unfair that Romney had so much money for his campaign. He's like, that's your fucking platform is deregulating all that shit. Oh, it's not fair when you're up against it? It's not fair when it's not fair to me. Don't tread on me treading on people. It's the best fucking sign. My mom checked in on my stream a little while ago.
You streaming right
Team Occupy Your Mom.
now? You streaming right now?
Yeah.
Where from?
Occupy SF Ustream
Alright, sweet.
and
Probably
punkpointsf.com.
Oh.
I'm famous for like reading the riot act to the riot cops. Actually got one to cry at our raid in Justin Herman in San Francisco. He was my beat cop, and anytime that they have a raid, when they call in all available officers, I recognize him from the neighborhood, and I think he recognized me from just seeing me around. But like anytime there's a big raid, they call in all available officers, so it's not the usual bullies that come down, but some of the actual good cops.
Thank you very much.
So those are the ones that are vulnerable. Not vulnerable in that sense, but like the ones who actually have a conscience usually.
The ones that are closer to the people.
Because our chief of police went on his press release in the morning after they cleared the camp and said all of their stuff went into storage for them to go pick up later. They threw it all into garbage trucks and threw it in the landfill, everything. Except for a few things that wouldn't fit into the back of the truck that they put in there so that they could say that they actually saved their stuff. Here comes the anon that was burning the Constitution on my stream earlier. Everybody's like, what is he doing? I said, it's one idea burning another idea.
Hear anything about Colbert running for president?
All I heard was he shifted
Forming an
his PAC
exploratory
over to,
committee.
Yeah, he shifted his super PAC over to Jon Stewart, and he's setting up an exploratory.
I hope he does. I mean, obviously he's going to pull out, before it's over.
That was how I used to go out on the first few streams I did. Full camo and Guy Fawkes. Sergeant Shamar Thomas, I spent about 4 hours with him yesterday.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's a really amazing guy. He's so amazing, and he's such a sweet guy too.
He just cussed out the whole opposition.
This is not war.
Wrong. And he just stood up and they were all.
So why are you gearing up for war? There's no war here. These are citizens.
Talking about the sergeant?
Oh, Shamar, yeah. His nickname is Thor. Everybody calls him Thor.
Thor.
He's here. He's here.
Oh yeah, I got a picture of him there. He's awesome.
We went with him to go pick up the Amarillo 13. The people got kicked off the bus in Texas.
Would you pick him up at the bus stop?
Yeah, Union Station. Union.
The bus station didn't put him up, did they? Greyhound realized they fucked up hardcore, put him on a special route. Bus straight here, no other stops. Did they pay for their hotel or was that somebody here? I don't know. I'm not sure about their hotel.
Victor Vector, Roger Dodger.
Punk Boy SF, no, Punk Boy SF, Punk Boy DC, Punk Boy SF.
I talked to one.
It's my old IRC handle from the 90s. I've held on to it forever. It used to be Punk Boy with my age, and then it was Punk Boy with the city I was in after it. So it was Punk Boy Seattle, Punk Boy SF.
What if you ever leave San Francisco?
Still be Punk Boy. Then maybe I'll switch to Punk Boy from SF. I don't know. Punk Boy and SF. It's my home city. It's my home base. It'll always be.
Awesome.
I always get drawn back to San Francisco. I've tried leaving, but my family's there. I'm from there, and I love San Francisco. As downhill as it's gone in the last 10 years and become gentrified, I'm in a neighborhood that's still like really, really cool. Like it's a perfect mix of black, white, Chinese, Middle Eastern. I've got like these really cool ladies that run the smoke shop by my house that are Muslim Moroccan who like hand me money when I go on trips and stuff. Algerian guys who run the pizza joint in my neighborhood. I live on the block with the housing projects. I'm in the one building that's not the housing project. I'm friends with everybody in the neighborhood. It's just a really great mix of people in the Lower Haight where I live. It's like this little artist enclave.
Legba, you're not helping the info war. It's 400 people.
4,000 people on the steps.
5,000 people showed up.
Don't go to Independence Avenue. They have detained and are searching WikiLeaks truck. Yeah, I was going to go stream that. Where am I exactly? Sorry, my stream, sometimes it just stops. And I'm like, why is nobody saying anything? They're in D.C. Says, why are you gearing up for war? These are citizens. Where am I exactly? I am at the Cannon House office building where Nancy Pelosi, my representative, resides when she's here, but she's not here today. None of her advisors were here, so I couldn't talk to anybody, but I left her a note. I said, stop SOPA, stop PIPA, stop NDAA, stop the Enemy Expatriation Act, support Occupy Wall Street West, support January 20th in San Francisco. She doesn't give a fuck. Congress people are exempt from insider trading laws and most others too. Yes, that was all outed on that 60 Minutes report from Steve Croft. If you haven't seen it, go to 60minutes.com, I think, and check it out. It was the Rayburn House office. No, this is the Cannon House office, DB. We should camp at her mom's house. Obama just left the White House. I'll be filming and taking photos at J20, and I'll be streaming. I'm flying back on the 19th to make sure I'm there for the 20th. WikiLeaks truck, the cops said they had the right to search his truck because they think people were sleeping or living inside because it was parked for 6 hours.
6 hours, eh?
Land, where do you see that? Gotcha. All right, I think I'm caught up now. Yeah. You can go in right there if there's a line, which I can't see. If there's no line, just go right up there. There was a big ass line, and I just went right over there, and there was no line on the side entrance.
Right. Where was the Wiki truck
at? Independence Avenue. Wait. So somewhere along here, then I guess this is Independence. I forgot my press pass. It's not like they'd respect them today anyway if it comes to that.
There were one or two. Thank you very much.
So I got an interview with Occupy Ecuador, who's here.
Ecuador, cool. I've seen one or two like Mexico signs.
So somebody was telling me that rumor that Megabus was giving away stuff and that the 20,000 or 200,000 tickets were used. Somebody was telling me, oh, that was just a rumor. She just kept telling me that all that was nonsense.
I don't know. I seen that at the bottom of
the Daily Coast
page,
right?
Well, it was. I think it was like occupydc.org or something like that.
Pugboy might want to get to Congress going down. You mean in front of the congressional building, the big one? All right. I gotta head back. They said something's going down over there. On the lawn where everybody's at? Is that what you're talking about? Cops are surrounding them. Cops are surrounding everybody on the lawn. All right, I need to swap out batteries, so while I'm on my walk, I'm going to reset and swap my battery out. I'll be back. Give me 5 and I'll be out. Of course.
Did you end up getting to see?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I kind of thought there would be a lot more, I guess you can say protesting longer, you know, not the split into the GA so quick and stuff. But it was all cool. It's all cool. But, yeah, it was good.
Okay.
It was good.
Because you're glad you came out?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Is your first time out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, an ambulance is here now. I'm going to see where they're going. They're passing Rayburn where we were at. Oh, no, they're not. They're pulling in front of Rayburn. They just, the ambulance just pulled in front of Rayburn, the building down there. So I'm assuming it's going to be a medical, like a health emergency kind of thing, but we'll see. Because otherwise we'd be hearing a lot more. So, thank you, Steve.
That's where the action is happening, down on Rayburn.
Yeah, I mean it's the first building, and that you know, of course everybody's going to get stuck there if anything happens. So that makes sense to me.
Were you there when they stopped people? Yeah, when they stopped people from crossing?
Yes,
Why
and
is that?
because it's not a valid crosswalk. I asked one of the police officers, and it has the appearance of a crosswalk.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry to grab your shirt, but
No, that's all right.
You were an autonomous individual. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, in DC, it's like 18.2302.12 or something along those lines. That it's essentially jaywalking, and they can write you for that. So a couple people jaywalking right now. Well, we don't know where he works. He's in a suit, and we can't make assumptions about the way people are dressed. Okay, I'm not an occupier. But everybody thinks I am, so.
Well, I think if you're involved in any way, be it a protest or whatever with the movement, they're going to identify you as an occupier.
Yeah, I know they're going to identify me as an occupier, but I do not self-identify as an occupier. Right. And there's certain things that I do not agree with that are common among occupiers, like the mic checking of public officials. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with mass marching in the street, but I'll cover it. So, I mean, it's just my particular thing, and those are things I disagree with personally. But you know, there's a bunch of people out here, and they have different opinions on this, and that's the way that they're going to make their voices heard, and that's fine. Yeah. And I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, even though I don't, I'm not an occupier per se because I've never done
the camping. Right. I've never done that either. So.
You know, I support a lot of it.
Right. I support some of the goals, the objectives. Not necessarily the tactics of certain people within the movement. But I do not consider myself an occupier.
It's up, but people are saying it's down.
I'm going on the live stream right now.
How do you tell what you're getting up?
It tells me.
The office specs number 2. We have 3 different setups right now.
Yeah.
For which you would do.
I've got 2 big batteries right here and a hotspot that's wired through the jacket.
So I do not know if I'm live, guys.
Have you streamed? Are you guys from New York?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I only have this, but I don't think it would look very good on it. Do you guys have extra shirts? Yeah.
So we're here at the Rayburn building. This is where Congress works, and we just checked out a few of their offices. Behind me is a series of offices. We're about to go back down, where hundreds of protesters are trying to get into the building and speak with their representatives. So let's swivel this back. I'm hearing something that's going on right now.
So,
The old emergency, whatever's going on?
yeah. I'll back up for a second here so I can stand on the side reasonably, without being harassed again.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, over here, so we're not obstructing. Okay, so basically, what I understand is someone had a seizure, and yeah, I believe so. Somebody, I think they had a mask on. So it appears to be a seizure. I'm not sure who. And last time I was trying to stream somebody who was in the care of the EMS, they said, you can't stream them because of HIPAA.
Yeah, because of
Do you know what the specific piece of that is?
As far as I understand, it is, they cannot share anyone's private information.
Of course.
But for us, if we are in a public space, we can film.
Okay.
So
no,
that's my understanding.
Okay. And do you know what either case law is cited for that or anything, so I can make sure I can arm myself with it later?
You know, that's something that we should all.
I know we need to be,
sharing.
and that's the thing is because I'm from LA, and so I've gotten really educated on the LA laws, but I'm not really as familiar with the DC. I mean not from LA, but I came out here. I lived out here, but in Virginia, on the Virginia side, so I know some of the Virginia laws.
While they're giving care and they're doing like neurological tests, and they have this whole thing that they do, especially.
Yeah, and that's what they were doing. They were doing with this. Well, over here they were.
That might be legitimate.
Okay.
HIPAA, privacy.
Okay.
Protection.
Understood. Protection under HIPAA.
I had to take a HIPAA class.
Oh, did you really? I'm glad I got to talk to you about this.
But yeah, for that kind of thing, there would be sensitive information shared at that point.
Okay, excellent.
But okay, well, I am gonna break for get some food. I don't know how to get back over the other side to our kitchen, so I might try.
As long as you go to the crosswalk. I also looked up the municipal code, or I should say my friend who's awesome, and I appreciate you resist, and we're gonna eat again when I get back to LA, and I'm gonna treat this time. So, Resist looked up the code because I was asking about the crosswalk code, okay, and also audio recording code. Okay, so in DC, it's a single person, only a single person needs to know, which means the person recording is the only person who needs to know. So if you have a concealed recorder, it's fine in DC. It's good to know, right? It's good to know. Yeah. Another thing is that crossing the crosswalk and anything other than the green, not green, but the walking man, is jaywalking, which is different than Virginia.
What if it's flashing?
You can't start into the crosswalk if it's flashing.
No kidding.
Yes.
That is not jaywalking in Portland.
Oh, no.
It's different here.
You get Temple Down, Florida. That's from Orlando, Florida.
Right on.
You heard about the guy that got...
She's getting food. Yeah, she's getting food.
Right.
I didn't get this, the blocking code similar to disorderly conduct. So accommodating. I can't pronounce the word. DC code SS22-1 1107 is the ordinance there. So essentially, not that you have to, I guess, yield. I don't know what the specifics are, but I'm assuming you have to yield way on the sidewalk, and that's what they're talking about here. So my compliance is within the law. So I just found about the sidewalk blocking ordinance as well. DC code SS22-1107. Resist, look that up for me as well.
All right, and your stream.
Crossxbones.com. All right, have some good food. Right on. That's Carrie Ray.
From what?
From Occupy Portland. So Occupy PDX News is her channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I would have told her about the freaking, what is it, Tim Osmar.
Tim
who,
Pool?
got arrested.
Tim Osmar, okay.
Spent 18 days in jail for riding with chalk on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
In
where?
Orlando.
In Orlando. There was some chalking stuff that was considered defacing the other day, and they grabbed somebody, and then they released them.
No, defacing stands for damaging and or permanently altering.
But does chalk permanently alter?
Right, chalk is like dirt. It's like if I
temporary.
get my shoe dirty and I write something, I'm not the.
Okay.
Fucking
So
dirt.
this person is he's okay. He looks okay. I understand he had a seizure, but he appears to be okay going into the ambulance here. You may not stand in the path of an officer, especially if they are making an arrest, nor pulling someone away from an officer making an arrest. Okay, so that's no obstructing bridges, no okay, so that's good to know. So you could be charged with aiding and abetting even if the arrest has no rightful basis. Okay, gotcha. But that's interesting. So that's different than LA too. So that's good to know as well. So I'm not obstructing the sidewalk, so I'm perfectly legal here. Wow, 5 years in prison. Really? That's standing in the way of a officer making an arrest or pulling someone away from an officer? Well, essentially, as a journalist, I have to stay out of. I cannot interfere anyway with police doing their job. How's it going?
It's going well.
Good.
What's the plan?
I don't know. I've just been sort of following events as they unfold.
Sure. We split into two?
There were 3. Black, blue, and red flags. This is red. The next one is blue.
So we
the next one's
through
black.
with that.
Yeah.
I thought it was an unsanctioned.
Well, apparently nobody's there, so it kind of doesn't matter.
Okay. So we got black, Senate's empty, and they shouldn't be there.
Yeah. So apparently nobody's here either.
No, house is here. This house. Yeah.
Are they here today?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. In the other buildings, they weren't.
What's that?
In the other building, the building up there, I was told they weren't.
No, they came this first day back.
But
Congress, not Senate. Senate's not back.
Right. But we can confirm that they're actually in here right now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
No. It's cool.
All the information.
My name's Christian. I have my card. I'm from Occupy Greensboro, High Point, kind of thing. If you need any.
How are you? Good. How are you? Good.
Occupy. Where is it?
What's that?
Where are you from?
Hey, High Point, North Carolina.
Okay.
We left last night at 2 a.m. There you are.
Yeah. So you're
photographer, videographer.
Okay, producer. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Yeah, it sounds like we can.
Yeah. Talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got about 800,000 business cards over the last 2 months.
That's good.
That's great.
Good.
That's a good problem to have, right?
Business cards.
Oh yes. I actually quit my job to. I'm working as a contractor to Farmers Insurance.
Wow.
To cover Occupy.
Awesome.
And I'm an independent. I'm not an occupier.
Did you talk to me about that? How'd you approach them?
I basically said I can't do this anymore.
Oh, you worked for them, and then you.
Farmers Insurance.
Right, but then they hired you.
No, I quit.
Good for you.
Yeah.
My wife, I got laid off last May, and that's where I've been photographer for 4.5 years kind of thing. And then, sure enough, man, there it was. So I took my severance pay and I went to Maine and learned how to shoot video with the DSLR from these guys.
Great.
We've been shooting it before,
And that was because all the following the money. There was still photography, couldn't get the day rates anymore, so we went to video to try and make it up. Wasn't there.
Somebody had a great
We
piece
didn't
of
lose anything
artwork
in the competition.
at
It was simply
Occupy
that
Oakland
everybody
on the day
took
of
it in-house.
our December 12th
So rather than lay off
shutdown.
2 of their
It
people,
was like trickle
they
down
simply did the
economics, and it was a
retouching,
banker
we did the
pissing on one of the
photography
99
or the
percenters.
pre-press.
Great. Great. So when did you get out here?
We got here this morning at 8:30.
8:30.
Rain.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I was here last night, or actually yesterday afternoon, really.
And you're from?
Well, I'm originally from the DC area. I moved out to LA a year and a half ago.
Really stupid. So to me, it's simple math. If someone makes 200 times the average worker's wage, right, and they're in the top tax bracket, that guy can afford 3% higher taxes. He can. It's like what Jon Stewart said. It's not like socialism begins at 39%. It doesn't. And if you really wanted to be radical about it, let's go back to Reagan's top tax rate of 50%. You remember under that socialist tyranny that Ronald Reagan had going. It's bullshit. The only thing I can figure out that these guys do with their money is buy more politicians and speculate more on Wall Street. And even Alexander Hamilton said that speculators were total vermin, which in 1776 terms is pretty damn harsh. I mean, it's absurd. And when I see these congressmen and they're like, oh, those occupiers, they're smelly. I'm like, dude, what are you, a child? Like, why do working class people smell bad to you? Dirty politicians and corrupt businessmen smell bad to me. You know? Hey guys, how you doing? Where's everybody from, man?
I'm from New York City.
Oh yeah, I thought I recognized you. I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, I'm spacing out a little bit.
It's like sensory overload being here and meeting all these people that we all know virtually and everything. It's just amazing.
No, I'm telling you, that's why I require self-medication. It's the only way to deal with the oligarchy the way it is right now. C'est la vie. Well, they used to say oil-garchy, but then they decided the spelling just gave away the truth. You know what I mean? I love it. I went to go visit God, what's his name? Lamar Smith, the guy who wrote the SOPA bill. And his staff is just lovely. Oh, we're very concerned. We're glad that you're interested. That's not what I'm looking to hear. It's like if there's a fly in my soup and I go to the waiter and he's like, I'm very interested with your concerns. No. And when you talk to these guys about like, well, what about regulation? They're like, oh, well, regulations are bad. I'm like, well, what do you call SOPA then? Checkmate. Yeah, you didn't really think that one through, did you, guy? If it's corporate welfare, if it's something a special interest wants, it gets done that day.
If it's regulations that are supporting their politics, then it's different. Then it's okay. Then it's not regulation. But if it's regulation like abortion issues, that's not.
Oh yeah. See, if you're regulating banks, that's bad. But if you're regulating someone's like alternative sex life, well, that's just family values. I can figure out why they talk about family values, because they think their family's worth more than yours.
And are worth more than yours as well.
What's that?
Are worth more than yours as well.
Absolutely. I just laugh when they're like, we can't regulate banks, but you're walking around with a loaded uterus, miss. Have you checked that thing out in the local? I mean, is that registered or anything like that? It's ridiculous. The guys who are like, we have total freedom, unless I don't like your protest sign, you're making a mess. Really? I mean, when they talked about John McCain being like the get off my lawn candidate, that's what this whole thing is. It's like we're kicking democracy off the lawn because it made a mess. It's insane.
Democracy is a messy project.
To me, democracy is a full contact sport, man. And the thing for me is this should be about, in my opinion, changing laws. We obviously want to bring back Glass-Steagall. We obviously want a sane tax rate on the wealthiest 1%. The fact that Mitt Romney pays 15% and you pay 30% is fucking bullshit. Can I say that on camera?
Yeah. As much as I hate Herman Cain,
because it's fucking bullshit.
as much as I hate Herman Cain, but having a flat tax rate for everybody.
Asking whatever woman he saw for a sandwich, he couldn't tell his employees from his girlfriends. I mean, dude, even their black guys are bigoted. Seriously? Wow, that's rough.
But how would it equal the playing field if we had that flat tax that was exactly the same for everybody, whether it be a corporation, whether it be people?
I would say I'm okay with flattening the tax code when they flatten the income inequality. That sounds fair. Actually, I don't even like that idea. You know what? Because it's not going to happen. If you went and said, hey, redistribute the wealth, they're like, holy shit, socialism is coming. But, redistribute the tax burden, well, that's just common sense.
But I didn't get into investment banking.
Extremists aren't allowed to have exceptions. You're either batshit crazy with no exceptions, or you have exceptions and you understand that there are differences between things. See, my thing is, I don't know who's worse, Democrats who break their promises or Republicans who keep theirs.
They're the same. There's one party. The Republicans and the Democrats.
You know, the thing that drives me nuts is, as a progressive, I don't like the idea that both sides are equal, because they're not. One side actually tries to like fix healthcare. The other one calls it a death penalty. One side openly promotes torturing people. But it's like an abusive relationship. Like, the Republicans are the abusive father, and the Democrats are like the wife that apologizes. Like, no, he just gets like that sometimes. Like, I don't have a relationship where I walk away with black eyes. And it's, oh, she does that to me sometimes. No. But when it comes down to it, it's only class war when we fight back. That's what it is. So my idea is the next time we come to DC, we should all wear top hats and business suits and big
Monocles,
laundry bags with a dollar sign on it.
So I've one more thing I want to get your opinion on.
Yeah.
We call ourselves the 99%. I think that we cannot call ourselves officially the 99% until we embrace both sides. So that means bringing the Tea Party grassroots movement along with us. I've been pushing it for months, and a lot of people come to not blows, but verbal blows with me about it. They're just like, no, they'll never. No, I think we have to start with a foundation of views that we all share and build up from there, because a lot of them would be on their side if they understood us and if we understood their side. I think we both have a lot of the same grievances.
And if anything, it's hard for me because I've said some nasty things about the Tea Party. They've said some nasty things about me. When it comes down to it, if you're a patriot and you love this country and you love your countrymen, you should be all together on it.
We all know that shit's fucked up.
See their neighbors suffer so Bank of America could do better. No one wants that. Now, when it comes to how the government should be able to regulate commerce, they're going to disagree. But just boil it down to this: do you want your vote to count or not? And a lot of these Tea Party guys, they're not happy with Congress now either, even though they won a lot of elections. They understand.
No, King George had a higher approval rate than Congress, and that was King George during the Revolution had a higher approval rate than Congress.
Well, it's obvious that they're out of touch and they're not doing their job. I mean, they friggin' renamed pizza a vegetable, for God's
I think didn't they estimate he's got a 1%? Congress has a 1% approval rate, and we know which 1% is approving of them.
Even little kids are like, wow, these guys are really crazy, aren't they?
That was my 4-year-old son.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
I gotta get a shot of this sign. Hold on.
That's not going to work in that party. No.
Sorry.
To me, call it vegetable, call it pizza. They want us to eat shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's exactly what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to.
Because food affects the brain, and the more junk food they give us, the more junk brains they produce.
Because the oligarchy has more power when everybody else is a second-class citizen. And when it comes down to it, man, whatever way they try to divide us, whether you're a corny-ass white guy like me, or someone who looks different, or if you're heterosexual or homosexual or whatever it is, man, they want divide and conquer. They want us at each other's throats. Because they understand that if we all demanded justice from the corrupt financial institution that's robbing people of their homes, things would be very, very different overnight. And that's what frustrates me with the media, because I'll go on a show and you can tell by the question they're asking. They want you like, bad mouth Fox, bad mouth Republicans. That's not the point. It's not the point. It comes down to there's an oligarchy and everybody else is a second-class citizen until we fight for equality. And I joke when I say I want social justice, I want economic justice, and they're like, ooh, that sounds like socialism. No, that sounds like Martin Luther King Jr., actually. You guys used to call him a socialist in the 60s, not you, the other people I'm talking about. So here's the thing, if you're of a political mindset that was okay with turning water hoses on Martin Luther King Jr., no wonder you're against it, you know? And to be honest, if he went to jail in Birmingham, then we should be more than proud to go to jail for what we believe in, as long as it's nonviolent, you know? Be a disobedient peasant. That just drives them crazy. More disobedient peasants, right? What's that?
Getting out of the way or whatever. This comes from somebody that's supposed to, and they're Jews, but they're not Zionists. And they're saying they're going to kill one of our leaders.
What's your Ustream again?
It's
Occupy Abby. ABBI. So she's Occupy Abby on Ustream. ABBI.
I'm with Occupy Santa Cruz.
Occupy Santa Cruz. That's right. We met last night. Yeah. Punk Point SF, Chatal.
People tore up the place. That's going to cause them to declare martial law. And at the end of martial law, it's going to be the beginning of the New World Order. That's what the plan is. And so what I'm saying right now is that what we have to do is understand that who's responsible for the economics of the foreign and domestic policies of this country. Who's controlling this? The same people that's controlling the foreign and domestic policy in this country is the same people that have been controlling our Federal Reserve since December 23rd, 1913. It's the same people that's
How many Tea Party protesters opposing me today? None that I know of. I don't think I've seen any of them here. Although you might not be able to tell, they might be part of us today.
People tell me like there's a new world order. I'm like, no, there's an old world order. They don't want us to evolve into something better and new. They want to stick with what's old. So I say that they're trying to repeal the 20th century because that's exactly.
And you're welcome, Arthur.
These guys not good. They're from Occupy DC. You know where the McPherson is? Okay.
Hey, William.
Talk to somebody?
Yeah, sure. What? Huh?
Did you get anybody? Did you go talk to
I didn't go inside. No.
Oh, okay.
I've been outside.
So, back up. I'm a bit drained. Let's go for some food. Sorry? Excuse me. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, it's garbage. Is that garbage?
I don't know. That's still got the back on it?
Yeah.
They like to throw the women around, throw them in the air.
All right. I'm going to switch back to the Verizon hotspot after rebooting it.
I'm talking loud.
Okay.
We lost had a lot of problems in there.
I did out here.
Sam had to switch
Mine
over to
dropped
clear.
over. Mine dropped off while I was standing out here.
Yeah.
So maybe it's some sort of something to turn off video. I don't know. One of my folks out here, Resist Now, told me some of the laws that there's a single. You only have to have one person knowing about an audio recording in DC.
Better in the bush, then let's admit the fact that the other guys are like 30% worse. That's still a 35-point swing.
But presidents don't run the country. Corporations.
Exactly, and that's my thing. My thing is campaign finance reform. I think that's the keystone. If you get the bribery out of politics, things get better. The thing is, how do we get that to pass if we don't vote? We need to have a congressional representation that's going to pass those reforms when we demand
That's why one of the things should be that we should be demanding that everybody register to vote.
No, we shouldn't. My big thing I want to do next is a huge voter drive. And I'm going to flat out tell people, like, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but please, for the love of God, vote for something.
We wouldn't need a voter drive if we had a law passed.
You know what the thing is, though, there is a freedom in not being involved in the system if you object to it, and I can't take that away from someone. So I'm not really for mandatory anything. That's just me. My big beef with the healthcare reform is the mandate. That's just my beef with it, which I think a lot of people agree with. That means that I get to make all their decisions for them. I like that system. I like that. If you guys want to put me in charge of everyone, I'm like anybody else. I'm not going to do it. Don't get me wrong. But the guy who says that he's not going to vote, he's giving power to the person who does get involved. And I hate to say it, when you look at the voter registration rolls, the same crazy right-wingers show up every time. It's our side that gets discouraged because we live a logic-based world, right? And it makes sense that when we vote for these guys in 2008 and they make big promises and then they don't quite deliver, that we get upset, right? But what happened from 2008 to 2010, right? We had a Congress that was trying to reform Wall Street, that was trying to reform healthcare. They had their own saboteurs in the Democratic Party like Ben Nelson and Joe Lieberman and so on. But at least they're like going in that direction. Yeah. When the other guys take charge, they're like, we want jobs, jobs, jobs. They get elected and they're like, let's end abortion, abortion, abortion. I'm like, wait a minute. You did a little bait and switch on this one, right? So let's accept the fact that the Senate is owned by the banks. The second in command of the Senate, Dick Durbin said so, Bernie Sanders said so. It's true. Now you have John Boehner in the House, and this is the most hated Congress ever. Yeah, man. The only way we fix that is if we vote. The only way to offset the corporate money being poured into super PACs is if we vote. And I think that when trade organizations like ALEC flat out say they want less people to vote, that makes me want more people to vote. So to me, I think that's part of our patriotic duty. And I'm telling you now, man, if you got 20% more people voting, it would make such a big difference, especially on the local level. You guys really want to have some power? Let's get it.
All right. So the march is now pushing into the street. Fortunately, there's a wall signal. See a cop with a smile on his face. So the whole march has just engulfed the street outside of the Rayburn building. I'm back up on Verizon.
My video was choppy and my sound.
All right. So the occupiers outside of the Rayburn building, they're meeting with members of Congress, have taken over the street. I think some DCPD motorcycle police, U.S. Capitol Police. People running. The people in the front waving their arms saying, slow it down.
Cigarette one yet? No? Do you have any cigarettes on you?
Good luck. Patriots, man.
You can see your congressional person?
As if she would be there.
Right. Ours was not there.
Oh, you went to see Barbara?
Yeah.
I went to see Pelosi. Well, of course, but neither of them are there. I like Bieber than I like Pelosi. I'm kind of happy she wasn't. I didn't write a pipe before. All right, see you guys down there. Looks like we're marching. Are they off the lawn then? grab his hat for me. I'm sure you can get one.
Yeah, I'll bet. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is 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 what democracy looks like.
Okay, protesters have stopped at 3rd and Independence. Look it up on your G-Maps. He's not resisting. He's not.
Are you open for show?
I am. What's up, man? Right on, man. Appreciate it, man. Right on. I got you on camera too. Where is this march going?
Fine law-abiding officers has just run my foot over with the sidecar.
I see there's a healthy debate going on in my Twitter stream right now. What's up, man? How you doing? Right on, man. I see there's a healthy debate going on in my Twitter right now between a couple of trolls and a couple of others.
Somebody just got run over by a stop.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Apparently a healthy debate going on, so let me go in here. And there's a lot of stuff going on about me and Occupy Oakland, because of course that is my home Occupy. And so I'll just go ahead and take this time right now. Just take this time to right now address it. During a rally 2 weeks ago, the first FTP Fuck the Police rally in Occupy Oakland, there were a couple of individuals, I don't know if they were provocateurs or wayward individuals is all I'll say, that were throwing things from the back of the crowd. The FTP march this past weekend, it is my information, I wasn't there, it was completely and totally peaceful, this didn't happen. Nevertheless, At the first FTP march, a couple of people took it upon themselves to throw things from the back of the crowd. One of the things, a fucking rock, went right by my head. There were bottles and rocks landing closer to protesters and injuring protesters than they were OPD. I have always spoken out against violence. I believe it's wrong. I ask that people don't abide by it. But at the same time, I understand that certain people feel the need for a diversity of tactics that includes property destruction or throwing things at the police officers. I personally do not agree with that or abide by it. But if you want to throw things, I insist that you step out from behind peaceful protesters, people that believe in nonviolence, and not use us as your shield. That march was using the tactic of black bloc, which means everybody was dressed in black, so that you could step out of the crowd, do what you had to do, and then disappear back to the crowd. I'm talking about this nonsense in my Twitter feed about people talking to me like never mind. But anyways.
Did you hear what came out of Oakland Tax yesterday?
Yeah, I did. So there's been a couple of people on Twitter that have basically been saying that I'm like not showing solidarity with Occupy Oakland or whatnot and talking all this crap about me. Well, let me tell them, first of all, I will never be in solidarity with you if you choose to be a coward and throw something from the back of the crowd. I will never be in solidarity with anybody like that. Now, if you choose to step outside and do what you have to do and not endanger fellow protesters, then I will not say anything against you, though I will disagree with you publicly. I will disagree with you publicly, but I won't call you out personally. But if I see you throwing something from the back of the crowd that endangers recklessly and negligently fellow protesters because rocks are coming by my fucking head, OPD violence is enough to have to worry about. I shouldn't have to have eyes in the back of my head because some asshole is throwing something from the back of the crowd. Period. OPD is enough to have to worry about. I don't need to have eyes in the back of my head so that some jerk decides that he wants to throw something, and then when police do attack, we at the front get the brunt end of it while they're running down an alley like a freaking coward. So again, I'm anti-violence. I'm anti-property destruction. I'm non-violent as all hell. But if you want to engage in those tactics, I won't call you out. I won't put you on blast. I will show solidarity with you while the march is going on. I will speak out against it if anybody asks me. I will speak out against anything that is not what I feel is nonviolence. But the only thing that I have ever said anything about, spoken out against anybody for, was throwing something from the back of the crowd. There were also news media van tires slashed. There were a couple of cruisers' windows broken. The windows to a Starbucks were broken. I didn't say anything about that. I disagree with it, but I didn't say anything about that at the time. The only thing I spoke out against was people throwing stuff willy-nilly, negligently and recklessly from the back of the freaking crowd. So again, if you feel the need to do that, I disagree with your ass.
Exactly. I already know what you're talking about.
I disagree with your ass.
Right.
And if I see you do it, I'm going to call your ass out on it. And I don't care. If you have a problem with me saying that, you can come see me in person. I'm the easiest person to find in the world. You all know where I'm at. Find my Ustream, look at my feed. But if you throw stuff from the back, then I'm going to call your ass out on it because you're a fucking coward. If you want to throw something, come up to the front. Be a real revolutionary if you want to play revolutionary, be a real revolutionary and step out front and do it. Don't throw stuff.
We say fight back! They say get back! We say fight back! They say get back! We say fight back! They say get back! We say fight back! They say get back!
Hey Cosmos! I love you, brother! Roanoke! Good to see you. San Francisco.
All right. You came a little farther than we did.
We've all come a long way. We are on Independence. As in independence from corporate money and corporate greed and Wall Street power and you're about to lose your peanut butter. I'm not sure. I just sort of ran into the march, so. Solidarity from Maui.
That's right. When Big Brother starts coming into them kitchens, y'all gonna wake up too.
What is that, Smithsonian? Smithsonian there? I think that's their symbol on the top. So I think that's the Smithsonian right there. Department of Transportation is this big building to my left here. Anonymous streets! So people in the Department of Transportation building, the federal workers are waving at us. Department of Transportation. They're all waving at us. Well, at least a few of them, not all of them. Seen a couple waving, a couple just staring at us. Did I scooch past you?
So are you!
Excuse me.
The 99%.
There's Sergeant Thor up ahead. Oh, sorry.
The 99%. We are 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 the 99%. We are. Take the federal building.
Guys, stop running into each other like this. Say what? Guys, stop running into each other like this.
Separate! This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Somebody says there's a hot girl in Auckland, New Zealand who wants to be the mother of your babies.
What? Hey, tell them to be on, man! Email me!
Sergeant SGT Shamar Thomas on Twitter.
Yes, tell her to email me. This is what democracy looks like.
That's the Department of Transportation building behind us here.
This is what democracy looks like. 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 Show me what democracy looks like. United will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people
Oh God, it's hot up here. Very hot.
I didn't get in front of it, so I couldn't tell you. So yes, that's the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum right there. Yes, Ariel, that's the Marine who stood down the 30 cops in New York. I spent a good few hours with him yesterday. He's a very, very awesome individual. I highly love him. He's amazing. I told him what an inspiration he was to me, and he said, no, you guys are the real inspiration. And I agree with both statements. We are all. Occupy Queens! All right, so it's the anarchist sign I saw from earlier. It says abolish authority, practice autonomy. No masters, no Congress, no state, with an anarchy symbol and a black bloc with a slingshot. And Occupy United on the left here.
Let all your viewers know if they're following Cangelo, I've had to switch to livestream.com/Occupy Nashville 2011. That's where I'm live
Occupy
now.
Nashville 2011. Livestream.com/Occupy Nashville 2011. 2011, 2012, 2011, 2011.
I'm getting confused with 2012 because somebody tried to hijack our stream and make a 2012 channel. They're completely, they don't camp. They have nothing to do with Occupy at all, in my opinion. But
All right. So yeah, whoever's in my chat earlier that said tell Matt his stream was down, he's back up at Occupy or at livestream.com/Occupy Nashville 2011.
Who's got the power? We got the power. 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 People power. We got the power. People power. We got the power. We got the power. We got the power. We've got the power. Pace us a little bit faster. Our streets! 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 Down with our streets! 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 Our streets!
New Haven.
Our streets!
No, San Francisco.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
We're headed back to Congress now.
Hey, can I have some water? A little bit?
Thank you, guys.
Trying to stop. Go, go, go.
Someone saying they were trying to kettle us or separate us, so.
Close the gap! Close the gap! Close the gap!
Close Old Navy!
Hey, somebody run to the front to slow it like just a little bit.
Yeah. Your movie's coming out. Didn't you see I sent you the trailer?
Yeah.
Embrace the trolls. They're part of the 99. Block them! Block them! Don't let them through! They are part of 99.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Occupy Wall Street!
I think maybe they were just trying to like havoc her or something. I don't think there's too many of us to pull shit today. And if they snatch me, there'll be a big UFO in the shape of a Guy Fawkes mask that will come out of the sky and start shooting them with lasers.
Where can I get one of those?
Unanonymous flying object.
Unanonymous.
Yes, I'm anonymous. With a U. I'm an honorary Nashvilleian.
All right, man.
San Francisco.
Great to meet you, brother.
I go
Jason
to
around by chance?
I go to Short Mountain outside of
Short
Murfreesboro.
I know about that, man. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Matthew's around with his laptop somewhere.
Oh yeah, he's been posting. That's how I found you guys.
So I'm Punk Boy in SF. Punk Boy in SF. I was on Matthew's
Oh,
show.
McKinley, good to meet you, man.
Slow down.
Slow down!
Who's VRV? Free trade isn't free. NAFTA cost us our jobs. Occupy Portland. Oh, this was down at this was down at the Occupy the Ports in Oakland.
Yeah. Where are you from?
San Francisco.
Nashville.
There's a WikiLeaks van. Were they selling the other one on eBay, right? Oh, it's this one. Are you sure you're not sleeping in there? Bye-bye, Disney News. Go away, Disney News. We don't want you to chop up and make us look bad. Fuck corporate news. Fuck corporate news.
Let's stay together!
Bye-bye, corporate newsman. Go shit on somebody else. So there's Congress over there. Thank you, Caveros. I'm just a man. I am but an idea whose time has come manifested. As we all are, as such. As bad grammar are we. I'm so overdressed for today, I'm burning up. I'm trying to strip a little bit.
Having a meeting.
Meeting in the middle of the street. Cool.
Ask someone if they got a battery pack or something in there.
They're all elsewhere in the country.
Yeah.
It'd take a while to FedEx it.
Yeah, FedEx it to
Hold this bitch for me real quick.
FedEx it to 3rd and Madison, please.
There, you could show me stripping.
Oh yeah, Occuporn going on right here. He's the big pimp muffin. You do what you're doing.
Just pull that shirt over my head.
Please.
A little bit more hair.
If anyone got
Mic
a battery
check,
plug
mic check,
or battery
mic check.
pack, that'd be sweet.
We're all
Like I
together
said,
now.
we're on 3rd and Madison.
Sing Beatles songs. Guess we're marching again.
Here we go.
Hold on, one more time.
Still burning up.
I know, I'm hot as hell. Yeah, it's Occupy Carlisle. 3%. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Hey, you're dragging the sword there, brother. Yeah, I know. Can you hold this for me 1 sec? No problem.
My battery's down, and you can tune in Occupy Carlisle.
It's a dress and layers.
We're getting some more pimp muffin action going on here.
Yesterday it was a little bit.
Funk Boy's definitely the best in San Francisco's finest Ustreamer. The idea is we're doing another march at 6. So definitely stay tuned for that. So another march at 6. I probably won't be up because I don't have a plug to charge my batteries. We have a charging station, but I have no way of charging my phone. So we're going back to the Capitol building. So if anyone can bring a battery pack or anything to help me out, that'd be kind. Remember, Occupy Carlisle, stream, Twitter. There you go.
Yeah.
Again.
We say no way. We say no way. We say no way.
Solidarity with Holland.
Lay down in front of him.
Don't get spread out. Stick together.
There we go. Yeah, I'm burning up. Looks like I wore an extra shirt today when I probably should.
Like extra stuff on everything.
The people united will never be defeated. 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 Will never be defeated.
What metro stop is this near, Ariel? I'm not sure. We're right near Congress. That's the Capitol building right there.
Really shitty weather to like awesome fucking weather.
Yeah, I took off. I'm wearing a flannel under, like a long john undershirt, then a t-shirt on top of that, then a Dickies work shirt, then a hoodie, and then the big puffy camouflage jacket. So I put the t-shirt over my head, put the, here you go, this here, put the t-shirt back behind my neck so it's just right there. So I'm at least cool. This is cooling me off a little bit here.
We got solar. Thanks got bailed out. We got solar. Thanks got bailed out. We got got sold out. We 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 got sold out. They got sold out. We got sold out. They got sold out. We got sold out.
There's Daryl. What's up? You made it down?
Huh?
You just been chilling down here, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I got here today actually, but I mean, it's just little thing going on here, man. It's good to get out.
Check this out.
What's going on in the other cities?
It's 5:26 p.m. right now, and the march is coming through the streets. How many people do you think that is?
This is.
It's still coming. I can't even see I can't even see the end of it yet.
Yeah, I can't see the end, but this here is about 300 people, I'd say, and then what's coming in is probably another 200 or 300 people.
Yeah, seems about right.
Where do you think you're heading to after this? Just back up to Wall Street or where?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back up to Wall Street. And then I'm gonna do some more personal stuff.
Are they finally like you more or less free to go at this point from the finance, or are they still like pulling you in left and right for different things?
I mean, they're not pulling in, but they're also not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They haven't done a report since October.
And no one's known what the hell they did with the money or whatever.
It's just, I mean, it's something you have to keep publishing. It's just not the publishing of it. You're making decisions without knowing how much there is in there. You ask, and you need to go, oh, well, such and such.
You know what time it is?
It is
5:30.
5:30. Still on the march?
All right. So we're back. I'm here at the Capitol building. Excuse me.
We are Madison Rising. We came from New York City to come down tonight. We took a long trip. What's
All right.
up, New York? Hey,
I
New
need to
York
grab
out
some
there?
snackages.
Of course,
Maybe some bread.
Also, we got some jersey up on the stage also. We are Madison Rising. We hope you enjoy what we're doing. We came out here. We're here to tell
there is
you
none.
that America is still beautiful. And it deserves.
The mud is getting worse.
Respect. So here we go. This one is called Honk If You Want Peace.
So we've got think tank set up over here. So if you're watching this on a rebroadcast, you can join in the live chat and I can answer questions, take requests. In the live chat and I can answer questions, take requests. In the live chat and I can answer questions, take requests. Live chat and I can answer questions.
I'm not sure in Darkin.
Is participating in the Occupy Congress. Actions of today. We stand. As an anarchist presence. In solidarity with those. Who oppose capital. And the state. In equal measure. We support autonomous actions. Taken whether we participate or not. As long as they do not recklessly. Or deliberately harm the communities. We are trying to support and empower. There's no state like no state. There's no state like no state. No state like no state. Whoa!
Awesome, thank you. We have to stick together, so we're gonna do it like this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Sorry about that. It's just the main march.
Thank you, Mike. Mike.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, no problem, man.
I'm Onion Chris from San Francisco.
Right on.
I'm Punk Boy and SF. I do the Ustream out of San Francisco.
Nice.
I've seen maybe 3.
You're still here.
No, it's more like.
Let me see if I can find something to eat around here.
Alright, so I'm coming up to just over 25 minutes. I'm going to archive the stream and also the chat. Doesn't seem to be working. So for those of you that would like to follow me, I'll be on Twitter at Timcast, Timcast. And you can also help me out in covering the news, the travels. Just under the video player at timcast.tv is a donate button, and that allows me to come down to DC and eat food and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much doing this full time. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm going to archive this stream and reboot so I can get the chat feature working.
Is it possible to jump line so my 200 viewers don't have to stand in line with me for 20 minutes? Is it possible to jump line so my 200 viewers don't have to stand in line with me? No. Is it possible to jump line so I don't think 220 people want to watch me stand in line for half an hour. I don't think 220 people want to watch me stand in line for half an hour. They already have me waiting in line to get to see the representative who wasn't even there. They already have me waiting. Are there plates?
Yeah. I feel like
Having a rally. Earlier we went, that building straight ahead is the Rayburn building, and we all went inside and I got to visit 2 offices for members of Congress. That's where one of their buildings where they meet.
I just get a tiny bit of each.
Wish I had better shit than this. Is that enough?
Yeah, thank you.
And your hands are forward.
So what is this? Is this like macaroni and cheese or macaroni salad?
they're all salad, yeah.
They're all salady?
Hold on. Pretty good.
I actually don't know who she is. Alright, she's really in charge of this, but
I just kind of slow down. I wish I had a better.
I just carried in this food, that's okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, alright. I was supposed to be standing.
Thank you. All right. Now I gotta go find somewhere to sit for a minute. So I'm gonna head over to the stage so you guys have something to watch and while I eat.
Share this opportunity. Oh, cause this is the American dream. Live our life, see our destiny. Thank you. Let's see, since you got with you, let's hear something around with you. Let's see, we'll do quick here. I want to thank you guys for having us. Really appreciate it.
I would say there's about 2,500 people here, maybe 3,000. Kind of feels kind of high. It's hard to tell. People move around a lot.
Cool background, though. Get some pictures, man. Hang up on, you get a thank you all for watching Facebook, and I would appreciate that. And we can take the pictures and put them up ourselves, so hopefully we'll get back to doing some things. Check us out, like us on Facebook, Madison Rising, MadisonRising.com.
So I'm a bit worn out.
Let's go, Tennessee, right to the dawn. The time has come to break the chains, not find our freedom. 9 to 5, you think you've done all that's needed. Justify your paycheck, do you think you've succeeded? There's more to life than work without meaning. People are in need, can't you hear them all scream?
Yeah, in a minute. Sorry about that. I just had to take a quick break.
For those asking for mods and banning people, if you ban them, they can just change the username, and I'm pretty sure it's not an IP ban. And then if it was, they could still choose a proxy and come back if they're spreading malware links. And I do have moderators set up. I don't know how how it works in the social stream.
Sade?
Seen who?
You know who Sade is? Check the phone.
We should go shout out that steakhouse where the politicians meet. Maybe have some sandwiches. Yeah. Now earlier they were saying that all the politicians meet at steakhouses.
Good Occupy.
Having some like cocktail dinner. We actually went.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do one more. This is called Ivans. Hold on. Unfortunately, we gotta play our own stuff. It's sorry. Next time, guys. This one's called Hyphens. We hope you dig it. This is our last tune. Once again, we're Madison Rising. Go to MadisonRising.com. Occupy Tent Guy. What's up? Yeah, man. We want to thank you guys for coming. If you guys get a picture of us, pop it up on the Madison Rising website or pop it up on MadisonRising.com or on the Madison Rising Facebook, and we appreciate it. Like us on Facebook. We hope you dig it. This last one is called Hyphens. This is about everybody's day to day.
How's your screen look with the light?
How we walk past each other in the streets. We don't say hi. We just walk on by.
What do you have? You have an iPhone?
This one talks about unity.
Yours should be better than
It's
mine.
gonna take more than just coming out here It's going to take a people to come together as a nation. There has to be no race, there has to be no creed. There has to be a nation of people that stand up for what is in need.
4G, Verizon.
Occupy Santa Cruz right here.
Occupy San Francisco.
What's up? I was in
Don't I know you from D12, right?
Yeah, D12.
Yeah, I streamed for 15 hours that day.
Yeah, we were there for 24 hours.
You were like one of the first people at the plaza, right? Yeah, I was there taking pictures of you early.
Yeah.
You were there with the girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Rush, 10 months there, Santa Cruz.
All right.
Solidarity with Melbourne in Australia.
Punk Boy in SF.
All right, sounds good, man.
Yeah, I'm friends with those people on Twitter.
We were all Americans before the hyphens came. People care about who you were, less about your name. 'Cause we were all Americans before the hyphens came. Someone down along the line, someone had a great idea to bounce up our heritage and profit from the field. But growing up a while back, before the racial trends, when an immigrant, a white or black, we just called each other friends. And if we spoke an extra language, it was just another way. Back allegiance to the flag, God bless the USA. Tell us that they really care, to them it's just a game. 'Cause we were all Americans before the hyphens came. People cared about who you were, less about your name. 'Cause we were all Americans before the hyphens came.
So the police have been here all day.
Sorry about that. We'll find. Alright.
What up, G?
Oh, sorry.
So what's going on? Oh, what's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Where you been?
All over the place, man. We went to Lamar Schmidt's office earlier today. He's the.
Did you get to speak with him?
No, we didn't get to speak to
Was
any of these guys.
that during the Rayburn thing?
Yeah. No, actually, it was earlier, like around 12 or so.
I think you told me that already.
Yeah. I didn't get inside the building because there's a lot of people out front, and I just felt like, I've been in the buildings before. I want to be with the crowd a little bit.
Yeah.
And if anything, it says exactly how frustrated people are. I mean, to be honest, it's friggin' ridiculous that we have the police marching on us while we're standing on Congress's steps. Meanwhile, the Constitution says that we have the right to demand redress for our grievances. So, if we don't even have those rights, then screw it. We don't really have rights at all. And that's the point where people should be very upset. Because to me, if you really believe in freedom, then you have the freedom to express your dissent. You don't have the freedom to get beat by the police. That's not the idea. And I mean, I'm really encouraged that there's a lot of people who care about this enough to show up themselves, especially like 3 weeks after Christmas, because most people are broke, man. Yeah, that says to me that people made a financial commitment to come here because it matters. That's important, man, definitely. How about you, man? When are you going to be down here, Tell me?
I don't know. I'm really tired.
No, it's physically exhausting for you. Yeah, no, I gotta run back upstate tonight. My mother hurt herself in the bathroom. She shattered her hip, so I gotta go see how she's doing. She doesn't have good health care and like that too, so it's a concern on top. But I'm coming right back down on Thursday. I'm just gonna take the bus back.
Oh, really? Do you think this is gonna go on for a long time?
I've heard that people are staying for Occupy the Courts. I mean,
that's right. Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff I want to see happen. More engaging in politics. I just told someone I agree with it, man. The 47% of Congress is worth more than $1 million each. 99% of America is not. If you want a Congress that's more representative than 99%, we need more 99% of Congress. Now, there's a bunch of ways to do that, but it starts locally. run for city council and run for a mayor's office or something like that. Or find out who is running and make sure they represent your values and then vote for that person.
Yeah.
That's the only way we're going to get governors who are 99%ers, senators who are 99%ers. The banks own the Senate. I say we take it back. Not a bad idea, right?
You know what's really amazing is that was the first time I ever saw the offices for Congress.
Oh, yeah?
And it's really amazing. When I was in there, thinking that most people probably have never seen the inside of that building.
Yeah.
Which they're supposed to.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's part of our obligation to participate in this democracy. To me, it's like being on a football team and you never get to play, but you never show up for practice. Well, guess why you never get to play? So you never showed up for practice. What is that? That's awesome. Occupy New York's having a group photo.
There's white folks, black folks, everybody broke. $250 billion corporations going for the throats. Supposed to rent a tight ship, they drilling holes in the boat. And they shipped all the good paying jobs overseas. Now it's college graduates working at Mickey D's. Really don't sound good, but it's real talk, bro. They all out first time man. They got you didn't get your hand made up for free. What? Socialized healthcare, legalized weed. Socialized education, give it for free. But even if they did that, it probably wouldn't help me. They shipped all the good paying jobs overseas. Now it's college graduates working at Mickey D's. Don't sound good, but it's real shit, bro. All out source America. It's time for us to rise. It's time to unify. It's time for us to rise. We are the 99. Occupy the state. We are the 99%. Let's unify. We are the 99. Let's occupy the state. We are the 99%. Let's unify. We are the 99. They outsourced America. Corporate America. Outsourced America. This ain't America. Wall Street America. They raped America. Banks of America. They raped America.
So Justin,
they raped America. If you're tired and you're pissed and you want the banks out, all you gotta do is close out your bank account. If you want your debt to be a thing in the past, just drop all your credit cards, throw them in the trash. You're tired and you're pissed, want the banks out, just close out your bank account. If you want your debt to be a thing in the past, just drop all your credit cards, throw them in the trash. Shout out to all the mom and pop stores, Occupy everywhere.
Check. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Alright, so who's calling? Please sing along. You guys all know the dance.
Better than nothing. I might head back to HQ, just a few blocks away at the Holiday Inn, where Sam and Jeff have been monitoring all of the streams for J17, as well as handling the radio. So there are walkie-talkies set up for the streamers and for the medics. So we can communicate. Safety is an issue, and the flow of information is important. So. So there's going to be a lot of action. The Occupy Party at 11 p.m. I'm hearing. And right now there's just music, so it's... You know, earlier I said this was very DC rally-ish, and what I mean by that is just... It's a large gathering of... I would say more than a... It's less a protest, less, you know, an action, more community building. And it feels like what they really want to do is to bring all of the occupations together and get all the people to come down and take part in, you know, something at the Capitol. What was really cool was that everyone went to a different building where Congress has offices. And I got to go to 2 offices myself. Unfortunately, the members of Congress were not present, but a few people got to speak with some congressmen and women. So that's encouraging. A lot of people say that, you know, speaking to your representative doesn't matter and nothing really ever gets done. Just a really loud rumbling. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen now. I think it's just, you know, again, it's a large community building event. You know, a lot of people are just sort of talking with each other. See straight ahead, there's a siren, a green light. But I think it's now is a good time to head back, collect some information, have a bite to eat, see what the plans are for the rest of the day, and rearm with batteries and other, you know, get my Wi-Fi hotspots and all that in order. And so I'll just do this for a second. Get a good shot of the Capitol building. I'm hearing that a lot of people are going to be staying here. For those that are asking why, someone said, why are you in a hotel? We have five computers set up. We've got police scanners and emergency broadcast scanners set up, and walkie-talkies so that we can make sure that the medics have communication and that the streamers have supplies and communication as well. So the feeds are being monitored, and social media. It's essentially the interim media center headquarters.
Take off, take it up.
Someone asks if I'm still working with Global Rev. I was never officially working with Global Rev. I think the most I've done with Global Rev is just talk to Vlad. That's about it. One important thing to say about the Occupy protesters, we hear a lot of punditry. You know, we've got the left wing and the right wing, and we've got, you know, the left wing media saying, you know, they're fighting for justice and they're doing these good things. And we've got the right wing media saying that they're hippies and drug addicts and communists, etc. The truth is, it's just people. It's just a lot of people who, for one reason or another, are disenfranchised and feel like they don't have a voice. I'm not speaking for the movement as a whole. It's just a personal observation. I feel that people here, they come together and they feel like they have, people listen.
Streaming?
Yeah.
If I gave you my credentials, is there any possibility you might be able to call me when you have some free time?
Sure. You have a business card or something?
Yeah, I got something better than that. This is my new book.
I can't carry. I have nothing to carry that.
Fold up. Paperback.
Batteries, hotspot, wired, wallet, pocket, cell phone.
How about behind your belt? Make you bulletproof.
Yeah, make me uncomfortable.
Do you have somebody you can hand it off to? No?
No, sorry, man.
I'd love to talk to you. What I'm trying to do is get hooked up on live stream. Are you J17?
17
January?
That's everyone here.
This one's called Paradise.
I mean, mine's fine on
A
sidewalks.
formula for success is to address when you've been suppressed with some finesse and express that you're all tired of this mess. When people like Monsanto can be a head honcho and cite Frankenstein cilantro, you might
There's some Philly peeps right there, Occupy Philly.
want to get jet
Occupy Philly loves you,
And
Captain.
people like GPs and toxify the seas, so you and me
Oh, they're in my
can
stream.
but
I'm
not
from San
two eyes
Francisco.
but three. If corporations people that still are right and pollute the gene pool, then can I be a
We're about
corporation
to do a
that
mass
strength of this
occupation
great
January
nation
20th,
by
this
putting
Friday.
evil acts into
Occupy
fruition,
Wall Street
bombing
West,
us
January
politicians?
20th.
What's my one solution?
We're expecting the
Subvert
biggest
the
street protest in San
Constitution.
Francisco
Let's
since
have a New Year's
2003 anti-war
resolution
protests.
and end the paradigm pollution. Thank you. Alright, this is my last one, and then my friend here is going to read some. This is the real Citizens United.
Say hi to Global.
Yet I concluded that the people united will never be defeated, and if we're clever, we won't be cheated. So let's get heated! Let history say that the 1% conceded, and I repeat it, the people united will never be defeated. So let's get heated! Once we begin, battles across the land, arm in arm and hand in hand, as we take a stand for freedom, justice, and liberty for every man, woman, child, animal. We can't evolve. We refuse to be defiled and compiled into statistics. Let's come back to what's realistic and see if we can fix this. This catastrophe is distraction and apathy. So form a path with me and let's create a masterpiece. No more disaster, please. No thanks. Let's quell all doubt. The banks got bailed out, so let's young and old shout because the people got sold out. And once again, I repeat it. The people united will never be defeated. I beg and plead it, and I will occupy until I bleed it.
Yo, yo. Occupy Steve.
What's up? How you doing?
You're not a
How
smoker.
you doing? I'm
are you?
Steve Mason. I'm from Rochester.
I've been trying to find a store. Like all through the march, I was going to jump off. Huh?
What's your opinion on phone lights?
What's my opinion on phone lights? I don't know. Hold on.
Whoa. Like a battle.
Standoff.
Gracias.
Punk boy occupies Steve's standoff right now. Alright, you win.
And your
You
shit,
win.
dog.
You win. Cannot wait to just be a protester for tonight during the march. It's been so long before I actually just went on a march and like didn't shoot.
I think
So I thought 6 was like a big march or something.
We just said the same thing.
Wait, is 6 not a big march?
604.
Oh, you and I have truly screwed the pooch.
And there were like 20,000 people showing up on the megabus. But they gave away like 20,000 tickets on megabus to get people here.
Tell the in-laws. The rings and stars and bars. Where the hell is everybody?
Exactly. It's still been an awesome day, even if nobody else shows up. I'm content just being here.
I was saying it's like this is history in the making kind of thing, but I am a little disappointed that there weren't more people because like our 17th.
It's freezing out here. If people were like,
hey, it's so warm.
no,
Beautiful.
but if people looked at the news today, the news was trying to scare people, telling them that there's blizzards on the way in.
What?
They're probably just making shit up to make sure people didn't come out and leave their house like a scare.
Why is Courtney's screen captain on live? I don't understand. People test? Me. I don't know what. I don't know. People test? Can you guys hear me?
Yes. I'm just gonna occupy tonight.
Court wheels. Occupy my nightstick.
The Lego set's hilarious.
Yeah, I had a good talk with, there was like a good little discussion on the steps over there.
justice.
Were you there when Jesse was talking to me and a couple other people?
Nah. I get
Jesse's
nothing.
awesome.
I get nothing.
Well, you're from New York, you know.
Yeah. He's smart.
It's just I'm meeting all
He's-
these people that I've been
he's-
watching on TV,
yeah,
watching
he's
on
a
shit from
smart dude.
Yeah.
That guy knows his shit.
And
I just see him all the time, so I'm kind of like.
and just from like him wearing
It's like
his
Sergeant Thomas.
him wearing his like Tea Party hat, I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah, I see him.
I'm just finding more people to like gang up with me and tell people that we got to embrace the Tea Party sooner or later. It's gonna happen.
It's alright. They're 99%. Oh, Tess calling me.
I was hoping to get in touch with DocsCake so they could teach me some stuff. That's what I. It doesn't look like anyone knows where Steve is.
Is stream like up?
Do you have a phone? Why don't you?
I don't have service.
It's about to die. I see
I
it.
think I'll contact Doc's Cake crew down the floor.
Which is why I'm looking for Steve. He has the Wi-Fi hotspot, so that's what I use to stream from my phone because I don't have service. It's just Wi-Fi. I don't know.
I think I'm going to go eat and then go back to headquarters.
That sounds like a plan in a little while.
Word. All right, everybody. I'm gonna do a quick wrap around and stuff, and if I see Steve, I'll tell him you're looking for him. And then just a quick recap for today's events. So I got here very early in the morning, and I would estimate.
Sorry for it being so dark over here, but like I said, there's absolutely no lighting over here. I'm going to try to
shotgun.
At least over by some street lights. So completely dark.
I have copies of these if anyone wants them. This is my last one. This one's mine. This is called America the Beautiful. I have loved you since I first caught wind of your beauty in backyard baseball barbecues on 4th of July nights. I thought I was in love with your amending perfection as you slid your fingers of freedom across my poor and huddled masses, teaching my then virgin ears that acceptance was alluring. Oh, baby, I know we are going through some tough times of tense terroristic moments, but I wish you wouldn't forget the words that you taught me to live by as you presented me with your beautiful bill of rights tenderly and promised you would always be there. But it seems we hit a bit of a dry spell somewhere between Twin Tower retaliation and Middle Eastern mayhem that is tearing this marriage apart. But love, I thought you would be fine after the 8-year Bush that was filled with STD oil policies and Patriot Act pus was shaved off, leaving a clean cut of change. You whispered, "Yes, we can," into my ear every night. Remember, giving me the blue-balled background to the stars and bars as I fantasized about making sweet love between libertarian sheets, gazing over your seductive social equality that accentuated your curves. And at first, my dearest, I thought we fixed our problems, that we could call our counselor and continue to happily coexist after those couple constitutional compromises, like that time I put to bail your car out or put money in your bank account. But now, love, you've broken my heart and you tear us apart, cheating on me with the NDAA, and you pepper spray peaceful protesters who just wanted to gaze upon your beauty the way I once did. Have you forgotten your promise, my love, that you would always be there at my bedside when I was violated by viruses of vindictive abridges to my rights, nursing me back to health. Be there after our midnight fights that ended in smashed china against the wall that you allowed because you loved me and understood that the freedom to disagree with the thing that grants you freedom is the most compassionate love. Ow! Have you forgotten my love? Have you forgotten me? Have you forgotten your promise? Because I will never forget the way you are supposed to be, underneath the bipolar political veil that hides the true beauty of your core, and I can only hope that one day you come back to me the way you were before. Thank you. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and it's like this and like that and like this.
I can't take it until I get excited, man.
watch my skill. You gotta go from 1 to the 3 and he lays out a kill down. Drop that down, pass the whole around. Lose your power quick, she went to the ground. 40 and shooting every 52 seconds. I get the like, oh, come on me, baby. My whole 3 steps and my flow is like, bam. Jump on the stage, jump in my dip,
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check!
We don't need that kind of mic check. Mic check, mic check.
Sounds pretty good up here, bro. Burn them dollar bills, y'all.
How y'all doing? I bring you greetings from Occupy Nashville, Tennessee. My name is Joe Nolan. I played a little bit earlier just to get a mic, another mic check going.
Mic check.
But I'm going to do a few songs for you. This song's about going through hard times, which too many people in this country are doing right now. It's called Blue Turns Black. Sadness began. It was too close to escape from by the time that I ran. Now it sits beside me like a shadow I can't shake. And my spirit is so broken now, there's nothing left to break. Yeah, I lost my girl, and that's sad and that's true. Then I lost my faith in the friend I had in you. But that does not explain why I feel such a sting. When I feel like I can't feel anything. Yeah, now I know there ain't no turning back. There's a day turns to night and the blue turns to black. I've seen some sadness, yeah, I have, like the loss. I have had the heartache, honey, I paid the cost. I've seen them ghosts in the middle of the night. See one like me and be blinded by the sight. Yeah, now I know there ain't no turning back. As the day turns to night and the blue turns to black. Well, I used to have an open heart. Now there is no door, just a sign on the wall, and it says no one lives here anymore. And the bones of my body, they're cruel torture rag, keeps me stumbling through all this blue turning black. I used to be so happy, baby, I used to be so bright. I used to feel the seal of the Lord of the light. But then I lost my nerve, somehow I lost the night. I was blue, yes it's true, now my blue is turning black. Yeah, now I know there ain't no turning back. As the day turns to night and the blue turns to black. As the day turns to night and the blue turns to black. As the day turns to night and the blue turns to black. As the day turns to night and the blue turns to black. Thank you very much. Occupy Nashville. This is a song called Free. I think you know what it's about. Well, if you want to get down, you got to turn it off. You got to burn that blunt. You got to fill your cup. And if you want to get high, you better start a fire. Oh, baby, don't be shy. Let it take you higher. None of really matters much to me. Will I just let you be so you can let me be free? Well, if you wanna be mine, oh baby, that's alright. Or you can be with me right here tonight. And if you wanna shine, or you can be a star, you just be yourself, 'cause that's what you are, that's what you are. And none of this really matters much to me. Well, I just let you be so you can let me be free. Jack and Jill went up the hill for to fetch them a bottle of juice. When Jill came down, she was dancing all around and the jacket was cutting loose. Yeah, old King Cole was a merry old soul was he. He said the only thing that a king can do is set his people free. And none of this really matters much to me. Well, I just let you be so you can let me be. And none of this really matters much to me. Well, I just let you be so you can let me be free. Thank y'all. Okay, y'all, I got one more song I wanted to do for you. Oh, shit, man. I just found an unknown capo. I'm gonna occupy this capo. Occupy the capo!
Hey, someone lost his phone, so your mic check.
They're in my bag.
Someone lost the phone?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, someone lost their phone. We got a guy up here with a gray hat on who found it.
It's a Motorola Verizon.
Motorola Verizon.
Purple phone.
Purple Motorola Verizon. A purple Motorola Verizon. Check your pockets. Yeah, I appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Everybody give yourselves a big hand for coming out today and for making this happen and for making some noise in D.C. tonight and all around the country. And I don't know, I'm sure you guys wouldn't be here if you didn't feel the same way, but Occupy changed my life. And I wrote this song about it, and a guy named Mario, who I've yet to meet today, asked me to come out and play for y'all, come from Nashville to come here today to play. So I thank him, wherever he may be, and I'd like to talk to him before I leave. but this is a song I wrote. I just call this Occupy song, and it's for every one of you. So thanks for everything you guys are doing. Hit the street today. Another bank crook got away. Lately I feel like I ain't got no say on the sun that's setting in the USA. Another motor on another front door. Red blood, black oil on another shore. They take a little, then they take a little more, but no one knew what was in store. It's an apathy inoculation. Come on down to this occupation. Patiently, we will see what can be. You don't need no invitation. March on down to this demonstration. Yes, indeed, all we need is you and me. so yeah, we took the palm. We lit our candles in the cold and dark. We waited all night for the police to attack. Since when do heroes dress in black? We got the will, yeah, we know the way. We're marching still and we'll have our say. If they push us down, if they push us all away, this song says we're here to stay. It's an apathy, inoculation. Come on down to this occupation, and patiently we will see what can be. You don't need no invitation. March on down to this demonstration. Yes, indeed, all we need is you and me. Thank you very much. Find me at JoeNolan.com. I've got some CDs, and everybody who wants them, I'll give them to you. I only got about 5 left, so find me. And find me at Mighty Joe Nolan on Twitter. Thanks, y'all. Occupy! Occupy!
If you're feeling good, say yeah! No, a little louder. If you're feeling good, say yeah! That's what I like to hear. We need to make a very brief announcement. 6:30, if you will be going on the 7 o'clock march, you need to be here at 6:30. Text message and let all your friends know here. The 7 o'clock march will leave from here. Y'all feeling good? Say yeah! Hi, I'm Rhoda Beast. I came from Boston, and this is called Upside Down.
So you know the menu button on your phone?
Yeah. This is the answer to your question.
And you can turn the flash on?
I know.
Okay. Nate.
I don't want to blind anyone. March is at 6:30. They wanted me to say that.
What? We need it for the march. Maybe.
The march is at 6:30. This is called Upside Down.
6:30 or 7, man.
This is the answer to your question before you ask. Don't call me a psychic. I just know why you're mad. Your looks of anger for my upside down flag. I felt like Hacksaw Jim Duggan with his 12x4, only mine was an 8x10 upside down American flag on a 12-foot pole. What is worse, I don't know. Ask a Boston cop. He'll tell you if a sink can be a weapon, so could a pole. I guess my ass could be a weapon if I could just learn control. So why do I do it? I guess I just see a nation in distress. I mean, come on, even I'm an optimist, but I mean, last year, how many times did government almost shut down? To only be problem temporarily solved, swept under the rug, so the rich can campaign and get richer and worthless elections can go on? For it almost seems reality like a matrix. The dreams given can't be believed. For are we the model to be made forever? Are we so immune to the... I'm almost done, man. Come on, I came all the way from Boston. Come on, man. Of government corruption. The whole world's in a state of stagnation, falling apart. Us against you and you against us. Maybe the next election we shouldn't elect any more lawyers or police dogs. Government insiders are standing red or blue. Instead, maybe we should elect mediators or teachers. Talk and stop this deadlock, me and you. For the Washington has to be moved from for the White House has to be moved from Washington, or Washington from the White House. For one or another, inside or out. For we need to start again. For Washington is but a schoolyard now, where the bully always wins. For I believe this nation is broken and been long in distress. So to the ones still holding out, we'll see you on the other side of the fence. Yes, we're going to keep it moving. You'll make some noise for everyone who's been up here and blessed us with some wonderful words. I'm John, and I wrote this Christmas Carol. I write one every year based on traditional Christmas songs, and a little beyond the season, but I wasn't on the stack. So this is a song based on both Silent Night and Jingle Bells together, and it's called We're in the Streets Tonight.
down on Wall Street, where the rich meet. All's not calm, all's not right. In the parks the people abound. Human voices make a new sound. Greed is disturbing the peace. Greed is disturbing the peace. Unemployment grows and no jobs open today. Where'd the money go? To the 1% we'd say. Bailout ring a bell while we all went to hell. The people have come out to sing a protest song tonight. Oh, occupy, occupy, that's the only way. Oh, what fun it is to tent when you can't afford the rent. Occupy, occupy from Wall Street to the Fed. Screw us and we'll multiply, we're in the streets tonight. A day or two ago, I swallowed all my pride when Goldman Sachs and Fannie Mae took everything I've got. Economy's about to tank, misfortune is our lot. They stuck us with a grifted bank, and we began to get upset. Oh, occupy, occupy, occupy night and day. What good is it to sit and stew if you're broke anyway? Occupy, occupy, take it all the way. It's time we took them for a ride on a 99% sleigh.
Mic check!
How you doing, Occupy? Come on, we're changing the country. How you doing, Occupy? So I'm a comedian. My name's Lee Camp. I performed in Occupy Chicago, Occupy DC, Occupy Montreal, Occupy Asheville, North Carolina, Madison, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And it's been fucking amazing to see the energy in this country spread. It's spread across the country like a rash at a nudist colony. It's been amazing, all right? So again, how you doing, Occupy? It's incredible because we're standing up against this bullshit that everyone in this country's looked at and we just kind of put up with like it was a Black Eyed Peas or song or something. We're like, well, it's been around for a while. Might as well pretend like we like it. I mean, that's really how it's worked. And you know, the same people that caused the 2008 they're richer than they've ever been, and now they're going after fucking teachers' benefits and shit. Like, teachers are heroes. Teachers deal with those little shitheads all day long, and they get paid less than the guy at the zoo in charge of making sure the hippos fuck. Really? You're gonna go after teachers? They're going after union benefits, and unions, look, even if unions have occasional problems like any large entity, they're responsible for tiny, forgettable things like a weekend and like a 9 to 5 if you have it, healthcare if you have it. Getting kids out of the workplace is amazing because kids are shitty workers. They don't know what they're doing. They're hitting all kinds of buttons, lopping dudes' arms off. You're like, what do you mean you're only 4 years old? You've worked here 2 years. You should have this shit down by now. Right? It's amazing to see because, you know, we gotta fucking stand up and fight back against this shit. And there's big ways like what we're doing right here. There's little ways too. Like if your job steals your health care, steal their staplers. Just take their fucking staplers. Yeah, I might not get the liver transplant I need, but good luck on fixing 2 pieces of paper together, you twat lickers. Right? Just little shit. Streak through a boardroom meeting, or slip a photo of your ball sack into the PowerPoint presentation. They're not gonna know whose sack it is. This little shit, you know? Take your money out of the big banks that fucked this country. Put it in a little bank. Put it in a milk carton. Put it in a milk carton. If you feel like you're at a big bank, every time you take money out of the milk carton, flush $1.50 down the toilet and smack your grandmother. You'll feel just like you're at a big bank. Also, go into one of the big banks, say you want to open a business account, and then when you're sitting in that little office with them, just slowly start taking a dump in your pants. Never mention it, maintain eye contact, just sit there. Just let the smell fill the entire place. If they want to shit on us, then it's going to come right back at them. You know? Just be a thorn in their side, a wrench in the gears, a herpes sore on their lip. Right? It might not kill them, but a million herpes sores will make them rethink who they're fucking. It'll work. And we stood up when no one was fucking talking about it. Occupy started in the media. Our shitty-ass media refused to cover it, right? For the first week, they wouldn't say a word until they realized the entire country was talking about it anyway. You know? So, and that's what's so amazing. It's amazing. And then they started their hit pieces, right? About, oh, it's dirty people down there. It's only dirty people. Yeah, well, you know, revolutions don't often take place by a 24-hour dry cleaner and an exfoliation station, all right? They're not usually done over wine and cheese with your shoes off so as not to sully the carpet or the labradoodle, right? They're fucking dirty, that's what it is. And then they said, oh, it's only young people down there, it's only young people. Well, first of all, if you look at the marches, it's not only young people, it's every fucking different age, race, color, and creed, all right? So yeah, if you look at the people sleeping, yeah, it's a lot of young people just because of back pain. It's not easy when you're older. You know, here's another reason it should be young people that should be coming out, is because we gotta sit around in this shit for the next 70 years, all right? What do you think has to sit here breathing the tainted air, eating the mutated fish, watching the fetid reality shit on TV, create a nation of malignant imaginations? It's us, all right? We gotta sit here in this rancid bathwater, twiddling our thumbs and flicking our ding-dongs and going, hey, remember back when we could have changed this thing? We should have, done something. Remember that? And our kids are gonna ask us, where were you when this shit could have been changed? Fish watching the fetid reality shit on TV, create a nation of malignant imaginations. It's us, all right? We gotta sit here in this rancid bathwater, twiddling our thumbs and flicking our ding-dongs and going, hey, remember back when we could have changed this thing? We should have, done something. Remember that? And our kids are gonna ask us, where were you when this shit could have been changed? And what are you gonna say if you didn't stand up? There was a popular video game with Angry Birds, and you would shoot the birds. Arresting people for talking through bullhorns and drawing in chalk on sidewalks, and maybe that's how we can finally arrest the bankers. Maybe if we trick them into talking through a bullhorn, we could finally arrest them for the shit they've done. You know, if the chant was good enough, maybe they'd accidentally join in. Like if it were go ahead and call us twats, we have credit default swaps. You know, then maybe we could finally arrest them for something. It really has been amazing. And then, when the New York Times finally decided to cover Occupy about a week in, one of their first articles said, Occupy Wall Street is wreaking havoc on area bathrooms. Ew. Well, God forbid, really, that's what you care about? You care more about the harm done to area restaurants than the harm done to American people by Wall Street titans and CEOs who make Charlie Sheen's moral compass look like that of Harriet Tubman? Really? That's what you're gonna go after? Then they said, yeah, mothers are having trouble getting their strollers around police barricades. Well, God forbid the revolution should get in the way of your evening stroll with Little Baby Trust Fund. God forbid. You know, this is a revolution. This may not be a revolution in the traditional sense, but this is a revolution of the mind, all right? This is a thought revolution, and it's not going to be stopped by police barricades and pepper spray, ankle sprayings. Pepper spraying us is like throwing water on gremlins. The more you do it, the more of us fucking show up. That's what it is, and it's not, the revolution's not gonna wait until after your Pilates lesson and your fucking hair appointment, Tommy Tucker titty tilt.